Seriously, two morons in a strange land. Can you remember where you got up to last time?
No.
Coughing.
So you went to the mansion.
Oh yeah, we
went to the mansion. We abandoned Nova.
Yeah.
killed the
After getting
bitch.
into the crypt.
Oh, and then we went to the warehouse.
Yeah, you got in. You got Gustav Kessler to the warehouse after extricating him from the house.
So what you said? What we fulfilled our
Your end of the
obligation,
bargain was completed.
and we got shafted right proper.
You never got paid. Where was the bottom line? The 500 gold that she promised you never
That
appeared.
is a good point. Do you know, I didn't even think of that.
No, you've forgotten all about the money, which is odd for Gareth.
Yeah, but he's not.
I was so pepped up by not being able to kill someone.
Yeah.
It's because you're so empathetic now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not about money. It's about the good of the people.
Yeah, the urge to kill had been repressed, and it finally broke through when you found Miranda's warehouse. When you got to it with like a little arcane lab set up, you disguised yourself as Kessler and kind of pretended that
I forgot about
he was the head guy. Surprised her. She spilt all the alchemical vials and things that she was working on, caused a big explosion, which ended up Two-Facing her from Batman.
I'm not gonna lie, it went very different to what I thought it was going to go. I thought we were like another 3-week sesh of how do we get through, and essentially
you did take
Gareth went boom, and she
shit herself.
You did take 9 hours to get there.
Yeah.
So she'd had time to basically get to that point of the experiment. Unfortunately, you kind of interrupted her at a critical moment. She spilt all of these vital ingredients that she was about to very carefully add into this ritual, and
so
the
you
whole
see,
thing started exploding.
You're bitching about the fact it took us 9 hours to get there. What we did is time it perfectly so that the chemicals were at their critical.
That you didn't get any of the money she had, any of the loot, everything was destroyed.
It's like Gareth said, this is more than money. There's a principle involved. Yep. There is a principle involved. The woman was a biatch, and she got what she deserved.
She killed Graham.
Threw a chromatic orb or something made of acid at her as you were running out. Cam was a bitch, and then you dived back down the little trapdoor, and the whole place went up. As you saw, they were all getting zombified and turning into like big flamey skeletons and whatnot. So she was doing some kind of weird necromancy business. But now that everything's been destroyed, you've no idea what or who was in the big vial at the end, the weird corpse, all that kind of stuff. So, bit of a dead end from that perspective.
Yeah. But also, not my business, to be fair.
Not my business. But
there's a womanless necromancer in the world.
Exactly.
You kind of avenged.
We are the Revengers by
the Revengers. Yeah, you got revenge for her killing her boyfriend, I guess.
Yep.
By making her kill herself, I suppose.
Yep.
Or at
Graham
least,
has been revenged.
Or at least, as far as you're aware, she's dead. It was a big.
It was a big explosion, which would have set fire to every bit of her.
It would, and as you saw just after just before you were going to jump down, all of the guards had kind of been burnt down to skeletons, but they were still walking around. Anyway,
so there could be a skeletal Miranda running around.
Listen, that's another quest for another day.
That's someone else's bother.
That's for another adventure group.
Weird lich goddesses aren't scary at all. Don't worry about it. So you got back into town proper, headed back up to the Adventurers Guild to get yourself all cleaned up and rested. Actor managed to catch sight of one of the newspaper sellers that had a kind of a byline talking about how the Shan City Watch are hiring adventurers.
Oh yes,
and mercenaries and whatnot to kind of help out with the recent influx of crime, like outbreaks of murders and things like that. That the town's generally not specifically been targeted with, but the recent influx of all this extra crime has caused the City Watch to get a bit overrun. So they're hiring extra people. You went to Sergeant Dollum, that you've met a few times now, so you knew that he'd be at least a familiar face, to ask about this. He kind of tried to cover it up a little bit, make it out like, oh, it's just all rumours and whatnot, but it did take you into one of the back offices and filled you in properly on, yes, this is definitely going on. But obviously we're trying to keep it under a lid because you don't want the criminal element finding out that the police are under stress as well. And the only thing he really had to give you at this point was from one of his companions from one of the different districts. Can you remember what her name was?
Yeah.
That he sent you to go off and meet.
I can. Oh, I did. I'm almost certain that I wrote it down. I would have thought I would have written
The only thing I've got written down is the bitch killed Graham.
Over and over
you
again.
just need a full stop and an underline. That's
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, on Ace Ventura with thing when it says laces out. It's like that on my notepad.
I didn't write it. I didn't write her name.
I didn't write her name down.
So he sent you
It was
to
some
meet-
mysterious woman in a lift or something, wasn't it? That we...
He sent you off to meet one of his fellow police officers, Sergeant Jermaine Vilroy.
Okay.
One of the other sergeants from a different district, basically.
Jermaine what?
And that Sergeant Jermaine Vilroy.
Vilroy?
Vilroy with a V.
Oh, Vilroy.
And that she would give you information, basically. She was looking at a person of interest, and she needed some assistance with that, and he couldn't spare any manpower, so you essentially have volunteered your services for an undisclosed reward, which he couldn't kind of tell you anything of, because it's nothing to do with his precinct. So as you, can you remember where you were to meet her?
It was some... We walked somewhere and pressed a button for a lift or something, and she came off of a lift.
Wasn't it near the university thing where that death thing was?
Near it.
Near the
We're
dead
going to start,
body.
right, we're going to start a hardcore D&D campaign
Is it
where
just-
you don't get any guidance. It's going to be proper rations. You're going to have encumbrance, everything. It was.
I hope not, because I've got about 15 swords on my backpack.
It was Lyranda Tower, where all of the skyships and everything dock, near Morgrave University.
Where the dead body was.
Yeah, where you first arrived right at the very beginning. So, if you recall, the message was, I'm calling on you for a job. I can't write the details, but it pays well and requires your skills. Meet me at the airship dock on top of Lyranda Tower. Come armed. And that was the message that you had.
Okay.
Which then we replied, we're always armed.
An actor just kind of kissed both of her fists.
Yeah.
So as you remember, you kind of got up there as the sun was starting to come around early morning-ish. You'd had breakfast. On your way up, you saw windows still lighting up the towers that the sun hadn't quite hit round from the daylight, and a cool wind was whisking between you both, drowning out some of the other noises of the city. And a nearby lift came up carrying a human in her mid-30s with some short black hair, and she gave you a wry smile as she nodded to both of you and said, "Thanks for coming." And that's where we will start this week.
See, you're caught up.
Yeah, I knew that.
So she steps off the lift and starts walking towards you. Would you like to do anything?
With?
Hiya.
We got, hi, we're my name's Gareth. This is Actor. And we're here to save the day, apparently.
She kind of gives it a bit of a wry smile. Both give me an insight roll, please.
Ooh, rolling already.
Advantage on insight. I'm going to use my new dice.
With your monocle.
Ooh, 14. Or 1. So I'll take the 14, please.
Yeah, I probably
Minus 1, 13.
Okay, I don't have advantage, but I still also rolled a 14, but I have +2 to my insight, so that will be a 16.
Oh wow!
If my maths is correct.
As she approaches you with her wry smile at Gareth's comment, you can tell that she's got kind of a friendly demeanour about her, but she's cautiously kind of evaluating you both. You can see her eyeing up. She can see, Actor's staff. She can see Gareth's, sword. She picks out his shield. You can see her eyes logging everything about you both as she's walking over towards you.
It's fine. And what are we logging at the same time? Because I'm doing the same thing. She's giving me a once-over. I'm giving her a once-over. What do I see?
You get a good judge that she can look after herself. She carries herself well. You can see that she is, carefully planning her weight with each footstep, all that kind of stuff. She seems very sure about everything in her demeanor and her manner. Quietly confident, I'll say, is that
because she looks 12. Not gonna lie to you.
She does look quite young.
She does. She looks 12.
But she is kind of in her early 30s, from what you kind of can judge from her human age.
Is it an air of overconfidence?
With the roll, you don't know. That's what you get from her, at least. What you're breaking off.
Oh, it's just Windows is telling me it needs to
restart. Windows updates, yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
No, there you go. There you go. Right. So, as she kind of approaches you, and she's giving you a bit of an evaluation, she gets a small leather pouch out from the belt at her side, and you see her kind of bring out a very small ornate pipe, and she starts loading this pipe up. And she looks at you both and says, "You don't mind, do you?"
Yep.
So, no, but it'll stunt your growth.
Yeah, I don't have it.
She gives it a little bit of a laugh, and she says, "At this point, that's probably one of my least worries."
And I light it with prestidigitation.
What time is it? This in the morning?
It's the morning. You both had.
So we've had breakfast, haven't we? Yes, I have. Thank you.
Cool. She finishes kind of loading the pipe up, lights it, and she kind of looks at the smoke that comes out. You both get a smell of quite expensive pipe weed. It doesn't smell like anything cheap. And she says, "Right, well, we'll get straight on to business." And she starts walking.
Yeah, let's follow her.
Start walking alongside.
Okay. She has an appointment to meet with a WarForge named Cole, who claims to have knowledge of a crime that's going to be committed in Old Shan, part of the original part of the city. She wants you guys to go and meet with Cole ahead of her to see if what Cole says adds up, because she's worried, with her status as Sergeant of the Watch, that her presence will call undue attention and perhaps endanger the informant, Cole. So she wants you to go and check this out first, basically.
Okay.
The sooner that you can, get this addressed, the sooner she can get back to, getting on with the case, essentially. She's willing to give you guys 25 gold each and another 50 each if you can convince Cole, basically, to come to the station rather than having her go and meet Cole. So, any questions? Do you want to do it for the first thing?
I mean, us being sent to talk to a guy for a woman, I mean, that's never gone wrong for us, right?
Well, we've had experience at stations, which didn't go according to plan. But what is it that she knows that she wants us to check? So she wants us to check that he's telling the truth about something.
Can you give me another insight roll, please?
Be a 3 or a 17 minus 116.
Oh, wow. You can pick out that she's holding something back with the information that she's giving you.
See, now but if you're already feeling that, we've literally just had a very bad experience with someone kind of saying, not similar, but we've had a bad experience in that. So if this is again going to be, we're going to bring him to you and you're just going to slit his throat, which you won't because it's to the station, but you know what I mean.
Can you give me a persuasion roll, please?
Me?
Well, whoever wants to try and get the extra information out of her.
I can do it. I got +9 if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
14 plus 9, 23.
Jesus.
Have that persuasion, bitch.
Yeah. You can tell she's kind of a bit desperate to get this addressed, because she kind of reluctantly, but to get you guys on board, she lets you know the fact that she sometimes takes money from.
I was just about to say, it sounds like she wants something from this guy because this guy knows something about her.
She sometimes takes money from the Boromar clan to look into the crimes. The family is interested in Cole's information. But
so that Cole knows that she's taking money?
No, that Cole knows something about the Boromar clan. And the family want to know what. It's a crime syndicate that she now and again takes bribes from to do things for. They want to know what information this WarForge has got on them. But she also points out that you guys are really Cole's best shot at surviving this whole ordeal. Because if Cole gets caught between, criminal, syndicates kind of thing and the Shan City Watch, it's not going to end well for Cole. So if you guys can find out what's actually going on and potentially, escort this guy to the police station or whatever, it's the best chance that this WarForge has got of surviving this ordeal.
No, screw it. Let's just,
But you can say no. You can just walk away.
When?
What?
When do we ever do that? There is a damsel in distress.
It's all about Cole is a female presenting Warforged.
We love Warforged.
Warforged race.
That's the ones.
Everyone should have one.
So what are you gonna do? Any other questions and anything like that?
I feel like there's an important question that we're not asking.
So we need to know what Cole knows about the Boromir clan.
Yeah, whether there's any kind of credence to it, whether it just sounds like, the bullshit, and whether there's actually something there, whether it's something that's actually worth passing on. And if Cole is willing to escort her basically to one of the Shan City Watch outposts to get them away from where this criminal syndicate can get to her.
So this woman here is in trouble with the Boromir clan?
No, she just takes bribes from them now and again.
So she takes bribes from them?
Yeah, they've essentially paid her some money to say, right, we know a Warforged that says that they know something about something that we're doing. Find out what that is. And she thinks, if I go, it's either going to look bad for the Warforged because I'm going to walk into a really dodgy area of the city and go and talk to this fella, to this Warforged, sorry, which will probably end badly. And if it is something which could incriminate that criminal family, they'll just take that Warforged out.
I love how you do it, like, really nonchalant at first, and then you're like, for fuck's sake, you're just not getting there.
Just black and white it.
There you go.
You get all these delicate storylines interwoven.
Just push him until it just gives you everything that you need.
So it'd be better for us just to go and see Cole and just say, look, just say you don't know anything.
If that's when you're going to approach it, it's up to you.
She's not coming with us, is she? This.
Oh no, she wants to do it because she doesn't want to go down to this area of Old Shan where basically the police aren't going to be welcome for one.
Yeah, it's going to look dodgy, her going down there.
Yeah, and if she's seen talking to essentially what could be a dodgy person, that usually is badly for the dodgy people.
Yeah, that's actually the whole reason she wants us to do it instead.
Yeah, which she is.
Yeah.
Which she is dodgy.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know what she does at the minute. All she's told you is that she provides information to one of the criminal syndicates.
Yeah, which is dodgy.
You already know that Sergeant Dollum knew that there were dodgy people in the police.
Yeah.
As far as he's aware, his precinct is clean, and this is a woman from a different precinct.
Yeah. Well, let's go and see this Warforged then.
Right. She hands over 2 small coin purses with 25 gold each in for your trouble, any expenses and whatnot, and promises you another 50 each if you can get Cole back to the A station, essentially. If you're willing to do it, she will provide a location. It's called the Cog Carnival. It's a bar in the High Walls district, frequented by WarForged, and she gives you what time to meet him. It's kind of later on in the afternoon, or early evening, late afternoon. You've already got credentials, but she does offer to provide you a Shan Watch writ of enforcement if you need it as well, which will basically give you additional permission from the City Watch.
Mm-hmm.
If you want it, but you have already got something from Sergeant Dollum identifying you as working on behalf.
Oh, we have, haven't we?
Yep. But it's up to you.
I think we won't take that one because won't it look dodgy if we've got two?
This is a different writ. This one authorises you to conduct official duties of the Watch under her specific authority.
Yeah, but then that would put us in line with her. And if she's dodgy, then does that not make...
She holds them out and offers them to you. It's up to you what you do with them.
No, I don't want to take it.
Okay.
She says that it'll probably smooth things over if you come across any kind of city workers or other members of the Watch. It'll make it a lot easier in the district that you're going to be working in that is under her purview, saying, look, she sent us down here because Sergeant Dalton doesn't have any authority in the area where you're going.
Okay, we'll take it then. Fuck it.
What were you saying about?
What's the worst that can happen?
Cool. So also the Shan Watch writ of enforcement and 25 gold each.
So is that like diplomatic immunity?
I mean, not that powerful, but to a certain extent.
So she wants us to convince this Warforged to meet at this bar.
Depending on the Warforged is going to be at that bar.
Oh, okay.
At a specific time because the Warforged has arranged to meet Sergeant Vilroy there, basically, but she's sending you in her stead.
But she wants us to then. Okay, so then she wants us to say no, meet at this station.
Yeah, basically, find out if the information's even worth passing on.
Station as in a train station, not a police station.
Yeah, the City Watch station. Because that there's several different. The city's enormous, and there's several different City Watch stations all around Shan.
Okay, let's go to this bar then.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll start heading downwards towards Lower Tavik's Landing. So she'll wish you well. Gives you a specific City Watch station to get in touch with if you need to speak with her or forward any information on, and ideally the one where you can get called to go to, if possible, because it's the one where she's going to be. So if you start making your way down to Lower Tavik's Landing, it's a district mostly enclosed by walls, hence the name of the neighbourhood, High Walls. All of the bridges from the other districts have massive magically warded gates that you can see the guards can kind of seal at a moment's notice if needs be to contain issues or trespassing, that kind of thing. Each gate incorporates a fortified Shan Watch station. As you walk through, you can see that there are guards in there. Some of them being attentive, some of them just kind of, there on station kind of thing. As you're walking around, do you want to both give me perception checks?
Yep.
Yep.
13.
15.
16. I like this new dice.
Yeah. You both catch sight of this neighbourhood seems to be a bit more populated with refugees than lots of the other districts of Shan that you've been through. Quite heavily populated by refugees from the look of it. As you get into the neighbourhood proper, the stench of kind of body odour, garbage, cheap tobacco all starting to mix together now in the streets. There's high walls cutting the district's crumbling, vandalised buildings off from the rest of Shan. Those towers rising over the walls like imposing sentries in the distance. You can see many people just standing idly on street corners, many of them eyeing you quite suspiciously, but they all seem to keep to themselves as you're walking through. So you've got the name of the bar, and that's it at the minute.
Right, so we need to ask someone if they know where this bar is.
What was the bar called?
The Cog Carnival.
Cog.
It's a Warforged bar.
Of course it is.
Is there anyone around that we can ask? I'm guessing these. You said they're all refugees, so are they all like hard up?
A lot of them seem either quite hard up or at least, down on the luck kind of thing. A lot of them just seem to be milling around. There don't seem to be any, or at least not many people walking, with purpose anywhere.
So if we eye up the first person that we see that may look like they're going to help, and just ask them if they know where the Cog Carnival bar is.
Yeah, you can approach any random person that you see.
Walk up to them and go, excuse me, young chap.
You can see a quite elderly looking
Chap?
orc who's kind of got a heavy shawl around him. You can see he's leaning quite heavily against a large stick that he's using kind of for support. And he sort of looks up with kind of half an eye in your direction and says, "Can I help you?"
Quick question: have we got Patcher with us?
If you brought him with you,
yeah. Okay. Can we have a look at his stick? And does it need mending? Can we cast mend on his stick?
You can try.
Yeah. So
but it looks like more like a branch than anything else that he's kind of tried to purpose as a stick. But yeah, it doesn't look in the greatest state. Just one thing before we ask a question. Patcher, can you try and mend this gentleman's crutch? And I said crutch, not crotch. Just get that out there. Yeah, Patcher electrocutes the
electrocutes his genitals.
And he goes, "Oh, I'm quite into it now." Takes a few.
That took a turn.
Eberron after dark again. Patch takes a few kind of steps towards him, and his feet kind of clanking on the floor. You can see the half orc kind of like almost takes a half step back and he goes, "What are you, scam? You're trying to bully?"
Yeah, and I go, "No, don't worry, I'm trying to help."
And he pulls his other arm out of his cloak, and you can see it just kind of ends in a stump, and he holds it in your direction. And he goes, "That's close enough for your strange mechanical friend there."
So just trust me. I'm trying to help.
I've no reason to trust you, pal. You've literally just walked up to me.
Do you know anyone called Throg? You look very familiar.
You can see he's pointedly looking at Patcher, who's kind of stopped in his tracks at the minute, and he's looking up at Gareth to see what to do. He's not a name I've heard before.
You just look very familiar, that's all.
He was
I did want to help you out, but if you're not interested in that and you don't trust anyone, that's fine. But can you help me? We're just trying to find a place which could be nearby called the Cog Carnival Bar, frequented by the WarForge, I do believe.
Can you do me a perception check, please, Gareth?
Passive is 13.
Cool. He glances to the right very quickly, but kind of you don't know whether he's just seen something or someone, and he says, "I think it's further in the west direction of the town," and he kind of half lifts his stump and points off towards the west.
Can I look in the area direction that he was looking at?
Yeah, just groups of people.
No one standing out?
No.
Okay, so fine. We'll head to the west, and if he doesn't want to help us anymore...
He takes a couple of steps back again against the wall.
Still chuck him a copper.
It lands on the floor in front of him, and he kind of waits until you're a few steps away. Do you look back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see he bends down to pick it up after you're a few steps away from him.
Very untrusting.
You get the impression just from speaking to him and from looking at the other people that are around. It's unlikely people around here are very trusting in general. Whether it's from their circumstance or from how they've been treated or not, you don't know.
Okay. So we'll head off to the west.
Yeah.
And see if can we see anyone that may look like they're going to help? Because there's got to be someone, aren't there? They're not going to be all of them are going to be.
Do you mean an investigation roll?
17 plus 0. 17.
That's decent. 17, I'll say, as you're kind of walking off further in the west through kind of little, very narrowing places, winding streets, you find lots of, rundown buildings, lots of them boarded up and things like that. Some of the ones that, are open. There's not really any shops or anything in this part of it. It just seems to be slums. You find a small, broken, WarForged, quite a bit smaller than some of the ones that you previously met. You can see he's missing both of his lower extremities, and he's just kind of walking on his hands, kind of shuffling along the floor. As you kind of walk past him, he almost kind of shuffles into you, but then moves to the side and goes, "Oh, apologies," and moves over a few steps to the left and tries to keep moving on his way.
Can we ask him? Can we just go, no problem. Just actually, while you're just crawling around the floor, do you know of any place called the Cog Carnival Bar? I understand it's frequented by the Warforged.
And he kind of stops and uses his kind of torso as a pivot, like turned around in your direction, and then steadies himself. Is almost like sat like a tripod, like R2D2 with his hands behind him, so he can look up at you. And he says, "Oh, hi there, friend. Absolutely. You're going in the right direction. Just keep heading this way. You can't miss it. There's a very large sign outside with cogs all over it. You will see many Warforged coming and going."
Oh, thank you very much. Just out of interest, is it frequented by non-Warforged a lot, or are we going to be sort of...
Is the piano going to stop playing?
It is a Warforged bar. There are drinks for non-Warforged, but generally not frequented by them. No.
Okay, so Patcher needs to go first.
We don't like your kind here.
Okay. Can we ask him if he knows anyone called Cole?
He does not.
He doesn't?
No.
Yeah. Fine, just you can crawl along now, and then we head off to the west.
Spin back around, carries on shuffling along. So you can continue walking in the direction you've been told is the correct way. As you start getting into a bit more of the even more kind of rundown, you can see that any kind of drainage that's been set up in this area hasn't been cleaned for a substantial amount of time. It's a very rundown part of the town. You can see a crumbling stone walls as you head further down towards the end of this street, marred with graffiti that says things like "forged as scrap" and "leave metalheads" and things like that all over the walls. As you get further along, you see a dilapidated dive bar with a sign outside which has got cogs all over it.
Turn around to Actor and say, "I think that might be the place."
You can see a Warforged stood outside the door with what looks like a carved chunk of wood replacing one of its feet.
Okay. I'm going to say to Gareth before. Just hold on. You know, like grab his arm. Let's just be polite, okay?
When am I not polite?
Let's be more polite, okay? Let's not. Yeah, well, be offended. Just don't offend anyone else. That's fine.
Fine.
Whatever.
Walk over to this guy. I'll walk up to him and go, "Hey there, clubber."
As you approach the Warforged, who's that fella? Kind of stood at the doorway. He kind of turns in your direction. You can see the wooden kind of block that he's got as a foot. Doesn't really pivot. It stays in place. It seems just more as like a placeholder where he doesn't fall over than anything else. And he looks in your direction. And he looks over towards Patcher, stood over where Actor is, and says, "Coming in."
Oh, we'd love to. Say as I walk over with Patcher.
He holds a hand out and says, 5 copper, friends.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I will hand over. Is it so how many pieces of copper are you going to be expecting? Because I've got a buzzard here. Okay, that's 20. I hand over 20.
He flicks 5 back at you and says, "Your friend is free," and points at Patcher.
Okay, cool. So
and then he stepped aside.
Them and go, "What is it with you people? You're losing limbs."
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah. Let's not get killed in the first place.
Get bogged down with who said what and.
Come on.
We go inside?
Yep.
Oh, who's that?
So, as you smoky, low flames in a fireplace barely illuminate the cracked stone walls and filthy floor.
Quick question.
Hello.
Quick question. Why do they look like stickers?
They were just Warforged.
That's so cute. It looks like you've got a sticker book.
It does, like a Panini sticker book.
I got loads of Warforged tokens.
Sorry, crack on. Not in a bad way.
No.
Adorable.
I got loads of them. The single room space is crowded with Warforged, with severed digits, limbs, scars, burns, lots of other Warforged style wounds. You can see there's several other ones in the area, kind of gathered around traditional dice, card, dart, board games. There's little carnival competitions going off, such as throwing metal rings onto posts, tossing balls at towers of weighted iron cups, striking homemade machines hard enough with a hammer to make a bell ring, all that kind of stuff. There's a small bar in the corner, and you can see behind this bar a Warforged bartender shouting and jeering at patrons losing games. As you walk through, a couple of them sort of look in your direction, but none of them really pay you any mind.
There are games. That's all I'm hearing. There are games to play. That's all I'm hearing. I heard none of that except there are games to play.
What do you want to do?
Play a game.
Which game do you want to play?
Well, we need to make ourselves seem quite friendly. Let's order a drink, and then let's play a game to get friendly with these people.
Yeah? Let's sit down at the...
Let's not just come in and then be like, was cool. They're going to... No, that's silly. So let's order a round of drinks, and then try play a game. If we lose money in this place, then they'll love us.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that there's going to be waiter service as soon as the robots.
So you go and make your way over to the empty table in the corner and sit down. As you do so, there's you can see in the far corner of the room there's a Warforged where both of his arms retract, and as they both come back out again, one is fashioned to look like a metal fiddle, and the other one comes down to a bow, and he immediately starts cracking a little tune out of that and singing away.
The bad forged?
Indeed.
And I look at him and roll my eyes.
Okay, I am going to go over to the bar and order us a drink. Are you bothered what you have?
Yeah, I'll have a screwdriver, please.
Okay. How long have you been waiting to say that?
Oh.
Second that you heard the name of it, you just went, I'm going to order a screwdriver.
That's fantastic.
Oh, sugar. I can't move just me now.
Just drag a little box away from you. Drag a box. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to go over to the bar. Hello?
And you see the WarForge behind the bar turn in your direction.
Oh, hello. Oh, madam.
Indeed, you can see it's another one that's styled to look like a female. And you can see she's kind of cleaning a couple of glasses out, which she looks up, scrutinizes, looks absolutely spotless, and puts up behind the bar. And she says, welcome to the Cog Carnival, friend. I'm Smelt. Can I help?
Yes, thank you, Smelt. Could you tell me what drinks that you have available, please?
She turns and gestures behind her, and you can see that there is a section of drinks which is separate from the rest. And she says, I think these will be more to your palate than the things that we drink.
Okay, and what are they?
There seems to be several different wines. There's a couple of small kind of half kegs of ale. None of them are labelled. A couple of them are tapped, but it doesn't look like they've been opened for a while.
Okay.
And she kind of gestures at each of them and quickly describes the cheaper ones and the more expensive ones.
Can I have? I'm going to pick two of the expensive ones, and may I have one for my friend Patcher? Something for him to drink, please.
Well, absolutely. And she turns around and you see her quickly get the two expensive drinks that you wanted. And as she's kind of doing that, you see a small compartment in the back open out, and a third arm comes over behind her and gets a small carton off of the shelf and immediately kind of puts that under one of the optics.
Yeah.
You can see it looks like a very thick, viscous, almost like an oil, but not quite kind of fluid. And then she puts it down in front of you and keeps that separate from the other two and goes, this one's for your friend on the house.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you have any water in a small container for my... I have a bird.
An actual bird? You've brought a live bird? Can I see?
Yeah, she's just a... And I do a little whistle and she flies over.
Flies straight over.
And just lands on my shoulder.
Yeah. She manages to avoid all the beams and everything, flies and just lands perfectly daintily on your shoulder. Smelt immediately kind of takes a half step back, and you can see her, if a Warforge could look surprised, you see her like a mouth kind of open a little bit.
Like, oh, this is Blaze.
I said, this is amazing. I've never seen an actual bird before.
Blaze, this is Smelt. Say hello.
Blade gives her like a little head nudge and puts her head down, and Smelt kind of reaches over and says, may I touch it?
Yeah, absolutely. What?
Crushes her head. No. No,
getting Lenny vibes.
I've kept her out of battles for this long to keep her alive with her 3 friggin' hit points.
Yeah, she tries to stroke her head, does 2 hit points of damage. You see that she very warily kind of holds a hand out and like slowly extends one finger, and you hear like all the joints like creep and crunch. She's trying to really precisely and slowly open the finger out and just runs it up Blaze's nose.
Oh.
You see Blaze kind of nudges into it.
So yeah, sorry, I was just hoping for a little container of water for Blaze to have.
And then she kind of steps back and her legs remain where they are, and her top kind of spins round, and you see her reach over to a small tankard, and she gets a little bowl of water essentially, and spins back around and puts it down in front of you.
Oh, thank you so much. And how much are all these?
For you, my friend, just 4 copper.
Oh, perfect. I give 5 copper.
She goes to give you a copper change.
Keep the change.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. It is appreciated.
Yes, that's fine. I can see lots of games being played here. They look like good fun.
And she pockets the money. She kind of stands up and puts both of her hands on her hips, at least where her hips would be. And she said, "Absolutely. I managed to save enough to scrape together a gambling license, so I'm allowed to have games." And you see it kind of lean backwards really proudly.
That is amazing. They do look like fun. Would non-Warforge be permitted to play?
But all are welcome, friend, if you'd like to try your hand.
That's amazing. We would. I'll go give my friends their drinks, and then as I kind of expertly pick up all of the drinks together, and even the bowl and balance, and I can kind of pick them up and then carry them back to the table. Thank you very much, Smelt. Thank you very much for your help, Smelt.
And absolutely, let me know if you need anything else.
Absolutely. Come on, Blaze.
Oh, throws that on your shoulder.
And then I'll take the drinks and everything over with Blaze on shoulder and put the drinks down and say, "Well, let us play with drinks." I don't know what these drinks are, Gareth, but I've just got the expensive.
Did you even
ones.
ask for a screwdriver?
I did. No, I didn't.
Oh God, can't get the stuff.
But, I got these drinks. I don't know what they are, but they're the expensive ones.
I pour it out into my drunk tankard.
Kind of sobriety.
Yeah, just in case. And then cast prestidigitation on it to make it taste like a screwdriver.
There you go, you see, you got your screwdriver.
What you accidentally do is make it taste like the tool. The screwdriver.
Yeah.
I drink the drink. What does it taste like?
You immediately get hit with a very strong kind of berry aroma, and as you take a drink, it's incredibly warm all the way down. Not in like a burning way, but like in a really nice whiskey kind of way, where you just get like a nice warm sensation. Okay. As it gets down into your kind of chest, you feel it radiate out, and as it comes back up into your throat, the smell. Can you do me just a quick Constitution check?
Ooh, that's not good.
5.
Constitution check. I just have my con to it, yeah?
Check, yeah.
Oh, 4, sorry.
4. You do a little burp. And as you burp, it almost looks like a little puff of petals come out of your mouth.
Oh, you should have changed it, Gareth. This is amazing. Is it quite strong?
It's strong, but not in a vinegary kind of, really strong.
But alcoholic way.
It's quite strong, but not in an overpowering way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would have thought, because they're all Warforged, they're all robots, to serve something for non-robots to drink is like when people make a cocktail that don't drink. They always overdo it. They put way too much in because they think that's what you want.
Yeah. No, it's very good. She's definitely done her homework.
The actor definitely at least got the impression that Smelt's kind of very proud of what she's doing down here.
Okay.
It's very obvious that no one wants them down here, but she's proud that she's got this her own little area, basically, that's all hers, that she's done exactly as she wants with it, and that people are coming and they enjoy their time there.
That's good.
Right, what would you like to do?
Do
you know why you're here? Or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we need to find out to see if any of these people know Cole.
We do, but we need to get
if any of these people are Cole.
So as we look around, what are these 3 doing on this table? Is this just a normal table that's...
Those 3 are playing like a dice game.
Okay. These 2?
Those 2 seem to be just kind of having a discussion.
They're just having a chat. And what is going on with the rats crawling across the floor over here?
It is the slump.
And through walls, may I add.
Yeah. There. Let's go.
Fireball.
Yeah, what's this one?
That is the... Let's have a quick look.
They look like bowling pins to me.
That's the throwing the metal rings on posts.
Ah, yes. What is this?
That's where you hit something really hard to try and ring a bell.
Gareth, you want to give the strength tester a go?
It's one strength. My strength isn't the
Oh,
best.
that's on it.
And that one's the throwing weighted balls at cups.
And wait. Well, no one's on here, so I am going to go over to this. Throwing weighted balls at cups.
Down the line, please.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
down the
sorry.
hockey.
And what do I do? Grab a ball and throw it in the cup?
You get 3 balls,
Yeah.
and you have to try and knock down all the cups.
Okay, and now I'm guessing I have to pay to play this game. But
Well,
there's
they're
no
free
one.
games.
Oh,
Free
okay,
games,
they're
they're
like bar
just fun
games.
Yeah, just bar
Okay,
games.
right. I have to knock down as many things as I can.
There are 6 cups, and you get 3 balls.
Okay, so it's like bowling pins. It's like pins.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna kind of look back because it's right near our table. So I'm gonna like, right, Gareth, are you ready? And I'm gonna pick up 3 balls, and I'm gonna throw my first ball.
Give me a ranged attack, please. With your dexterity.
I'm not going to use ranged attack.
Yeah.
So what do I
Whatever
do?
your dexterity is.
So I just have my dex to the.
Yeah, I don't think you're proficient with small iron balls. Maybe you are. I don't know what actor's been up to.
12.
12 is good enough to hit a couple of them, yeah. So you managed to kind of aim up. Which ones are you aiming at? Because there's obviously 6 lined up. Where do you want to aim?
Okay, so we're gonna go for these 2 in the middle.
2 right in the
first.
middle.
Yeah, just to see if we get some. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the middle here to try splay that and splay that.
Let's see if you get them both. One managed to knock one down. Yeah,
Ah, did it knock anything else down?
just that one.
Just that one. Okay.
2 balls left.
Ooh. 21.
Where did you
No,
aim?
2. Sorry, 22.
Go on then, where did you
Where are
aim?
we? My dex, yeah, 20. I
You've got-
hit the
you've
left, didn't I?
You've got-
So I
you've got
went.
2 left there, and you've got all 3 left there.
I went here. I should have said that first before I hit.
No, that's brilliant. All that 21. So I'll say with that, let's see how many you get. Brilliant. Yeah, you managed to knock down all 3.
Yes! I got
Boom,
one ball
straight
left.
through the middle. As the pin kind of knocks itself, as the cup kind of knocks itself to the side, it deflects off into the other one, and both the other ones on either side of it go flying. So there's just the 2 left.
So I've
over
just got
there
2.
now.
So I'm going to aim in between the 2 here.
Okay.
Eight.
8. Oh, he's unfortunately a miss.
Ah!
So yeah, you're kind of trying to aim between them, straight between both of them, and hits the wall.
But I'm going to
And
turn
those-
around and go, oh, look at that, Gareth. I got most of them. Just 2.
You did just 2, and you were one of the WarForge kind of over at the table talking, go ooh.
Go, yeah, right. That was close. Anyone else? Come on, someone's got to have a go.
Stand aside.
Yay!
Let's show you how this is done. What do I do?
Make me a ranged attack, so just what your dex is on a d20. Oh dear.
Plus your dex.
No, one's always a miss.
Oh,
Attack
yeah.
roll. Yeah. So first ball, where were you aiming? Oh.
To use magical guidance.
Don't cheat.
Oh, no. Is this an ability check?
No, it's an attack roll.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And that one's always a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, you just need to warm up, Gareth. You just need to warm up.
So I miss, but then can I cast prestidigitation to do a gust of wind?
Stop cheating.
I mean, you absolutely can, but you're
Listen, there's nothing wrong
That'll
with
be cheating.
losing. There's nothing wrong with losing.
There's-
Second ball.
So,
Second ball.
I'm gonna aim here,
okay.
and then it's obviously gonna miss, so it's gonna go straight through them. But then I do prestidigitation to. How many do I knock down?
What did you do?
Prestidigitation.
Oh,
Gust
you're
of
gonna
wind.
What are you gonna do? Prestidigitation?
Yeah.
To knock them over.
Yep.
How does that, why is that like
It's
a
the gust. You can do a small gust of wind. Well, let's find out if you're knocking
No,
it over.
you've got to use the balls.
He knocks one over.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm going to go, that's not
Yeah,
fair.
it's quite
You're
obvious.
supposed to
No, but I've
use-
done it stealthily, so she don't know.
Oh,
It's-
sorry, I see.
Hold on a second.
It's
Okay.
vocal and somatic. So the somatic is my hand moving out, and the vocal is going, "Get down, you bastard."
Oh, I get it. I see.
Do me a sleight of hand, please.
Yeah, because you've
It
already
needs
thrown
to
the
be-
ball, so it's an
Yeah, it needs to be under whatever your perception.
15 plus 2.
Oh,
15.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't catch you doing it.
Oh, well done. That took
you.
a bit of a while to fall down.
It did, didn't it? Yeah.
Okay,
So-
second.
Hang on, this Warforge right next to you, you hear him laugh just as you do it.
I just look over him and give him a wink.
Is that, yeah, you
And
can't
then,
let
2 balls left. So you've got these 4.
Yeah. So I'll aim like here.
These 5, sorry.
15 plus 2 for
21.
Dex. 21.
Nice. So look. Oh, nice. Yep, you knocked down that one, and that one.
Oh, we're tied.
Yep.
We
so
are
the
tied.
Last 2 with
Technically,
your last ball.
technically, we're not.
And then I look at actor, so I turn around, look at actor, and I'll do this at disadvantage.
He's not even going to look.
I'll just throw it over my head.
God, what are you like?
Dear.
Oh, that'll be a 4
Oh,
or a 10. So that. And then can I do prestidigitation again?
while you're looking at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'll do prestige. I'll be, oh, you sawed, you cheated.
Yeah, because you need to be looking at what you're going to cast it at.
All right. I
Oh,
won't.
there you
I
go.
won't. Then I'll just miss.
So yeah, unfortunately, you're both, as far as actors concerned, you tied.
We're tied.
Yeah.
We're tied.
Yeah.
I think I secretly know at some point he would have found a way to cheat. But we're just having fun. That's what it is. Oh, that's so much good fun. I'll tell you what. If you think you're such a big hard man, over to the test.
Fine.
Over to the hammer. Because what I want is these guys looking at us, you see,
Oh yeah.
so we can get the conversation going. Because we're after this call, aren't we? Right, so I'm going to tidy this up, though.
Yep, restackable.
So I'll restack them all and put the balls back in the thing to be nice and tidy.
You feel the weight of the cups is quite substantial. They're not just like little white
Yeah.
cups. Yeah.
And then I will grab the hammer and I'll have a go at this.
Straight up strength check, please. You can athletically do it if that is so in your inclination.
Oh, yes, it is. Can I acrobatically do it normally?
Unless you're going to try and do a cartwheel before you do it. I guess, yeah.
Deceptively do,
I
man.
use my athletics on this.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Ooh, 14.
14. So you pick up the hammer, you get an almighty swing over your head and smash it down. And you ding, 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 go up, and it gets about just over 3/4 of the way up.
Nice. I'm happy with that.
Doesn't ring the bell though.
I'm happy with that, but I'm looking
Yeah.
around at everybody. I'm happy with that. Come on, Gareth. Come on, Gareth.
Okay. And then I'll step up and I will deceptively do it. I'll athletically. Oh, that'll be 9. Plus 5, 14.
Oh, that's it.
That's I got
Yeah.
something.
So again, you swing as hard as you can. Ding, 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 ding. Goes up same distance.
Oh,
and
look at
goes-
that. We're as
comes back
strong as
down
each
again.
other. Somebody's got to beat us. Somebody in here has got to beat us. Come on.
I look over as I do it. We drew
Again.
to make
we
it up
drew.
like I meant for it to.
You hear the bard over at the far side of the bar start changing the lyrics to his song to kind of start describing the equality between men and women.
So, guys, anybody else? Anybody else?
I'm going to walk over to the bard, and then I'm going to hand him the song sheet for Blades and Flames.
Let's give him a look. Oh, he gets 22 on his performance roll, so he gives an
There you go.
absolutely amazing rendition.
Nice.
Excellent.
Does nobody come up to?
No one comes over to
Okay.
play. You hear a couple of them give a little half-hearted, clang as they kind of clapping their hands together, but none of them come over to give it a go.
Okay. Well, we'll try the other one then. The ring toss game. And we'll give that one a try.
Again, dexterity added to your d20s, please, for a little ranged attack.
Dex. 17.
So you get 5 rings with this one.
Okay.
You can see that there are 10 posts that have different scores on each of them. The ones that are furthest away have got 50, and then 30, 20, and then 10. Right?
Okay.
So where do you aim?
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll go for the biggest.
So you go for the back row.
So the back
four
row,
on the back.
and I'm going to go for this one here.
Cool. And what did you get?
17.
That's absolutely enough to get it onto that one. So you get 50 points.
Nice.
So you've got 4 hoops left.
Okay. 22.
Oh, 22. Same again
So
for the 50.
we'll go for the back, yeah. So we'll go, yeah.
Straight on, another 50. So you're up to 100.
I'll go for the back again.
Yep.
Roll the same again. So yeah.
Oh, 150.
22,
Straight
yeah.
back up, yeah.
2 more.
2 left.
8.
8 is unfortunately a
Oh, it just
complete
bounces.
miss.
Ah. My final one.
Final ring.
9.
9, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Aiming at the back.
Oh.
That is a miss. So you got 150.
That's
with
not
your
bad.
5
I'll
rings.
take that. I'll take
Not bad,
150.
not bad.
I go and get the hoops and go, come on, Gareth.
Yeah. I will go for the back 50. Whoa, 16
16.
plus. Is it plus dex?
Plus dex, yeah.
2.
And I'm going to stand at the
18.
side so I can see his
18 is
hands
enough.
moving.
Yeah, 18 is enough to get you 50. 4 hoops left.
Do another back row.
Okay.
Shit. 5.
Nope, that is a miss.
Boom.
And the idea is that the lower the score, the easier they are to get to.
Yeah.
The,
So I'll do a. What's the next one? 30.
yeah.
I'll do a 30.
Okay.
1.
Oh no! Oh, you've got inspiration. If you ever.
I don't waste any dice, Jesus. Just lose.
2 left. So you can draw if you get 2 more back rows.
Do another 50.
Okay.
4.
Oh no! Oh no! Last 2. This is just for pride now. Hey!
16. 16 plus 2, 18.
18, yeah. No, absolutely. So you managed to get 100 at least.
Yeah.
Finally, that was our tiebreaker. Yes! I
Yeah.
win.
The bard finishes.
Oh, stop it.
The bard finishes his rendition of Blades and Flames and changes into blends it into a song talking about how the superiority of women will always win through.
Yes, it will. Bardic.
Correct. Yes, you are correct. Yes.
I give you bardic inspiration. You inspired me to toss my rings.
You see his hat kind of lifts up off of his head and doffs itself while he's still playing.
Like that guy. Okay, so right, so we've garnered in attention. So as I'm kind of walking around here, I'm gonna, because obviously we've been playing games, so the theory is that as they're playing this game, I'm gonna stand back. Is this guy here, is he watching this game?
No, he's sat at the bar now.
Okay.
He was playing the ring toss game, but he's gone over to get a drink at the bar.
Okay. So I'm gonna stand here and see if I can see what's going on.
Okay,
Without,
yeah,
I don't want to get too close, but I just want to kind of, because we've been playing games. So then it's,
stand there with your drink. All
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah,
And I'll sit at the bar with this guy.
yeah, cool.
Gareth sits down at the bar between those 2 WarForge, just sitting there enjoying the drinks. Actor kind of, slowly walking around, taking the bar in.
Yeah.
Walking around with her drink, not, getting close enough to get involved, but just having a little look around. Yeah, they're sat there just playing a little kind of dice game. You can see it's involved with cards, but you can't kind of make out what the rules are or anything like that. They seem to be talking in like a Warforged binary language, as well as strange audio signals being passed between each of them. So if anyone wants to try and talk to anyone about anything, you'll have to give me a persuasion roll to see if you can get anyone to be a bit more loose-lipped about Cole. Yep.
I'll speak to this guy that I'm sat next to and go, God, them hoops are a bitch, aren't
they? You can see this one. He seems to be quite heavily armoured. Not obviously spying any weapons or anything like that, but he does seem quite dense for a Warforged. There's a lot of plating on him. And you can see, again, it is quite scorched. There's big chunks of it where it's kind of slightly buckled a bit. There's, big marks on there. Do you want to give me a alchemy roll? So that'll be, intelligence. Woo! 16.
Yep.
You get the impression a lot of the scorches and damage to this guy are from metalworking. You get like the smell of forges and things like that. Okay. You think that this fella might be working in one of the forge areas.
So he got black soot up his nose.
yeah. He's blowing his nose and lots of black crap comes out of it. Yeah. And he kind of looks half in your direction. He goes, "You've got that right, friend. I've yet to do well on that game at all."
Yeah, I'm not as dexterous as I used to be. I'm getting a bit older bit now, and it's a bit of it's a young man's game, that, I think.
He puts his drink down as he kind of flexes and like closes his hand again. You hear a couple of the joints in the fingers kind of crack and crunch, and he goes, "You're not alone there, pal."
Can I get? No, Patcher can't come and mend him, can I? Can I do?
Well, we should maybe want to ask before you do anything like that.
Well, do you want to give me a persuasion roll? And if you're going to try and probe him about Cole,
we just got
yeah, I just want to.
Follow WD-40.
Persuasion plus 9, so 12.
12, yeah. If you ask him any questions about Cole, he doesn't know that person.
After I just ask him if you ever heard of anyone, a Warforged coming here called that calls himself Cole, and then I'll look over at this guy and ask him the same question. I'll say, "What about you, friend? Have you heard of a Warforged that calls himself Cole?"
Looking over at that one, you can see that that again is styled to look like a female, missing her right arm. You can see that she's got kind of a black coating that's kind of been chipped and scraped away. But you can see at one point this will have been quite a decent paint job. This one kind of looks up from her drink and kind of looks you up and down, and then looks at the Warforger next to you and goes, I heard you ask him. I don't know Cole either.
I was going to ask him why they've got so many limbs missing, but I think that might be a little bit.
Well, a lot of them, this whole area is refugees from the last war, which is what the Warforged were made for as well. They were all soldiers, weren't they? This seems to be where a lot of the more damaged ones ended up.
So what about the what about Snow? Sure, she would know the patrons in a bar.
Give me a persuasion roll.
6 plus 9, 15.
Oh, very nice. I'll say as you kind of look up towards Smelt and give it the whole, how about you sort of thing. You see her look at the one-armed black Warforged next to you, and then says, "Maybe. What are you looking for Cole for?"
We just want to ask a few questions, which could possibly help. would help Cole, that maybe Cole doesn't know that they're in trouble. I don't know if Cole's a male or a female.
No, you don't.
So I would assume, never assume, but I'll just use this person or this Warforged pronouns. This Warforged that we've been told is called Cole could possibly be in a bit of trouble, and we want to help. So we're looking for the Warforged called Cole.
And you see, again, as you lay all this out, you're just talking directly to Smelt, yeah?
Yeah, but I think this is Cole, I think.
Yeah, you see her again look pointedly kind of at this Warforged at the end of the bar before he looks back at you and says, well, I'll be sure if I see this particular Warforged to let them know you're asking after them.
So you do know of Cole then?
Potentially, lots of people come and go. They don't always tell me their names. But do you have?
Yeah, if you could, because I don't want to put a hard sell on this, but they could be in a lot of danger.
Danger? Do you know what from?
Will Robinson.
Danger.
Danger comes in many forms. And I would, with all due respect, I would prefer to discuss that with Cole.
Well, absolutely. Like I say, if that person makes themselves known to me, I will pass your message on, friend.
And then I'll just say, with a side eye looking at this Warforged here, and say, that would be extremely helpful if you could, because as I say, time is of essence, and we really need to speak to Cole. It's really important.
Understood.
Really, really important. Really, really, really important. And then I get up and then walk over this way.
Gareth reckons that's cool.
Okay.
It's a female, one-armed Warforged with like what at one point would have been a really nice black paint job.
Okay.
Just a message. I want a message into Actor's head, and I'll tell her that's what I think. Just that Smelt like kind of looked over in that direction when I was asking questions about Cole, and that I think that is Cole. And I don't know whether to bring out the credentials. I'm in two minds. You know, the credentials that woman gave us.
Yeah.
I'm in two minds whether this place they would take any.
Yeah, let's be a bit friendly.
Actor, do you want to give me? Ooh. Give me a survival check, please.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. That would be a 9.
9. Okie dokie.
You don't survive and you die.
I do not survive.
That's fine. The drink was poisoned? No.
I slip on a wet patch. I crack my skull open on the floor.
That's fine. Gareth, so whereabouts are you walking around to?
Here.
I'm just going to stand next to. I mean, those guys are just having a chat. They're not really doing anything at this point.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit at the table.
Wait a minute, this isn't my table.
Yeah, they're both kind of look in your direction, and the one that laughed at you earlier on when he caught wind of you cheating says it's a creative way to play a game there.
Yeah, we all have to make use of our particular skills.
Absolutely. If yours is cheating, then that's an excellent skill.
Not cheating. Not cheating.
I mean, you didn't play by the rules.
Does it say? Did the rules say you cannot use magic?
I mean, that's a fair point. They're not written down.
Thank you very
anywhere.
much. Enough. Thank you.
Presumed rules, I guess. It's like unwritten laws of how to act.
Yeah, but needs
like,
must.
Example, I'm not magical, so I couldn't do that. But and he kind of holds his arms out, and you see both of his hands turn into massive claws, that you'd imagine be used for like bending panels and things like that. Is but I bet a wager that you wouldn't be able to work the same that I can with metal. It's clang, 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 clang. And then he changes them back into hands again.
Very true, but that holds to my point that everyone has their own skill sets.
Which is fair, but you wouldn't bring that into bear on a fair game normally.
What's fair these days?
And the one to your right kind of goes to slam his drink down, and he goes, "I'll agree with that," and slams his drink down and puts it on the table.
See? My green-eyed friend here agrees with me.
My little green-eyed friend.
Okay, as he's talking over there, I'm going to finish my drink and then go into this corner of the bar here, knowing that he's just identified, and say, "Oh, sludge, whatever it was."
Smelt.
Smelt. Smelt.
Sludge.
Could you give me a refill? This is gorgeous. This is so good.
She reaches over to take the glass off of you.
And as she's preparing the drink, I will look at this lady that is suspected Cole and just say, "Excuse me, do you know what card game they're playing? Because I've been trying to look and I can't figure out the rules."
Can you give me a perception check, please?
8.
Okay. She looks over.
My normal 12.
Yeah, she looks over towards the table, very kind of briefly, and then looks back down at her drink, and she says, "It's not one I'm familiar with."
Oh, typical. I was trying to get hold of the rules, but just trying to figure it out as they were playing. But plus, I don't understand their language. But that's. Thank you very, very much.
She kind of nods her head, doesn't look up towards you. You see, Smelt walks over and. Louder than she needs to, puts the drink down on the table in front of you and goes, "Shoot, your drink's ready."
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Could I get you a drink at all?
The black one kind of half looks in your direction and then looks up towards Smelt and just shakes her head.
Okay, not a problem. My name's Actor, by the way. It's very nice to meet you. And I put my hand out.
She doesn't take her hand off the glass.
I apologize. I didn't mean to intrude on your time. I apologize. And then I take a step away. I'm getting nowhere.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I'm going to come for you.
Cast Fireball.
She offended you. Hellish rebuke.
Yeah, exactly. I hellish rebuke the entire place, which is my fireball. And then this dude, I kind of then just turn around to him. Is he facing? Which way is he facing?
Yeah, he's sat at the bar.
Yeah, but is he facing towards the bar?
He's,
okay.
Hang on, there you go.
Thank you. It's very confusing.
He's sat facing
There
the
we
bar.
go. Thank you. That's much better.
Doing disco dancing.
And so I say,
I'll turn them all around to the directional.
thank you. That's so much easier.
Upside down.
Yeah, remember it's a top-down view, so there you go.
Busy now.
Are you staying sat at the bar? Or did you walk away?
Scat. What's the name?
Oh,
Smell.
Smelt.
Why can't I remember? Smell. I'm sorry. Do you know the rule of the card game? Because now I'm trying to blend it. That I was asking Cole a question. This wasn't just trying to chat her up or something. I was genuinely. No, I don't know, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to make it like it was a genuine question. So, Smell, do you know the rules of that card game?
And she kind of hoists herself up so she can look over this WarForge that's sat in front of her. kind of over his shoulder, and she says, I'm fairly certain that game changes every time they play it.
Ah, so I just give you a little bit of a smile, and then thank you very much, and then I apologise to this person. I'm very sorry for disturbing you.
Again, doesn't look up, just nods down towards
I
the
am
drink.
very sorry for disturbing you, Mum. And then I step away.
With just walking away,
yeah?
Yeah. Gareth, which direction are you looking in at this point? You watching what actors doing?
I'm looking over here, just looking into nothingness.
Okay. Gareth, do me a perception roll and see if you catch anything.
4.
Not that there's anything going on, obviously.
Not that there's anything going on.
Passive's 13.
13, no. Okay. Yeah, you're getting nowhere fast.
Fireball to help this situation.
I'm going to go back to the table with Patch.
Maybe Patcher can do something. Can Patcher speak?
No. Oh. Beeps and boops, but no actual language.
I'm going to give Gareth a look and then just kind of a little, the little head nudge to say, come back over here.
I'll excuse myself from these two. As I'm walking past, I'll just ask this guy. Because you don't know a Cole, do you? A Warforge called Cole?
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
18 plus a lot. 9.
Nice.
Holy moly.
7. Tell me no!
As you're walking past, I'm presuming you kind of like, one hand on the shoulder, you lean over and go,
yeah, I'm just sort of walking past and then...
Yeah, but if he's doing that, is he like, what's he doing? Showing cleavage? What's he doing?
As he lifts up his drink, he holds the drink in the direction of the one that sat at the end of the bar with one arm, and then goes, yeah, sure, that's her over there, and then has his drink.
Okay. Then I message into Actor's head and I go, the bitch is at the bar.
Is this where in, like, Lord of the Rings? Underhill? Yeah, that's him over there.
And jump through the window.
Just jump through the window, puts the ring on and disappears.
She ain't got a magic ring, unfortunately.
I mean, you haven't asked. And it's a personal question.
Right, we need to convince this Cole to talk to us.
That kind of thing. She's a Warforge. She loves several rings.
Whatever.
Say again.
We need to convince Cole to talk to us.
Right. So what are we here for?
We need to see.
So what are we doing?
So
we need to tell Cole that Sergeant Jermaine Vilroy. Well, we'd take it one or two ways. We either say that Sergeant Jermaine Vilroy has sent us to ask to go to the station, to convince her to go to the station.
Yeah.
Because Cole wanted the sergeant to come here, I think, if I'm getting it right, to discuss whatever they were going to discuss.
Ah, okay. So Cole wants to speak to the cop.
From what I understand.
So Cole apparently has some information on a crime. The sergeant wants to know whether this information is even reliable or not. Or whether, they're just trying to ask for protection, or you just don't know why they want to come to the police. The crime syndicate that the sergeant takes bribes from now and again has expressed that they're interested in knowing what this information is because they think it might have something to do with them, basically.
Okay.
The sergeant has said, please go and find this out, because if I just go walking in there, they're going to see immediately, they're going to know I'm from the police, all that kind of stuff, and it's going to probably end badly for Cole. So they'll ask if you can go and either find out whether what Cole is saying is true or even worth passing on, and if it is, to help get Cole to the police station.
What is the police officer's name again?
Sergeant Jermaine Vilroy.
Okay. All right. We need to stop pissing about this because we're going to be here all freaking day. Yeah. So, I'm going to say Okay, do you know what? Just give me a minute. And then I'm going to go this way and ask Scud Missile where the toilets are. Smell. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I like.
They even have toilets, you know.
Smell. Well, that's what I'm going to about. They have drinks.
Ask where the oil change place is.
Sorry, Smell. Could you just tell me where the bathroom is, please? The outhouse, the change lubrication station, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Do you have any bathrooms?
She gestures over towards a door that's on this side of the bar.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. And then I'm going to whisper to Cole on this side, because I want to be kind of on this side, not on this side. And just say, I understand that your name is Cole. You don't look up, don't react anyway. I understand that your name is Cole, and we have been sent to speak to you by Detective Vilroy, Sergeant whoever Vilroy, about some information that you know. Maybe you need to go to the bathroom. Just say, and then I'm going to walk away, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to give Gareth like a little heads up, just to say like a wink, like I've spoken to her, so because the door's there, so he can stop her from someone leaving.
So Gareth, if you look over towards the bar after all this interaction's gone on, you see the Black WarForge look up towards Smelt and say something, and then head off towards the bathroom as well.
Yes.
Actor.
Yes.
What do you do when you're in there? It's a fairly, uniform place. There's just some stalls in there.
I'm going to check the place is empty.
You can see it's not been used for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm going to check it's empty.
Yeah, no.
And I'm just going to wait for Cole to walk in.
Cool. As the Black WarForge kind of steps in, the door closes and she pulls her hood down.
And I will follow.
No, you can't follow into the lady's bathroom.
What?
What kind of establishment is what kind of? As you kind of take her in, when she pulls the hood down, she immediately kind of walks quite up closer to you.
Do you know what?
Says, why didn't Vilroy come herself?
So, retcon, I've told Gareth that I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So if he then sits by the bar here to make sure nobody else walks into the toilet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I'll stand here. Yeah, I'll stand here.
And I'll give you a signal.
And I'll be two seconds.
If all three of us go in, it's just going to look dodgy, yeah.
Okay.
Two girls go to the loo. You go in twos. Everybody knows that. Even WarForge know that. So,
she says, why didn't Vilroy come herself?
She couldn't, because if she suddenly walked into here, she's going to know it's cop. It's going to put you in more danger.
Mm.
So she sent us to keep you safe.
Okay. It does seem to kind of calm her down. Whether she believes you or not, you're not sure, but her demeanor kind of.
Yeah.
She takes a half step back, kind of.
Everything that I'm saying is basically to keep you safe. It's not a thing we don't trust you. It's to keep you safe, because we don't know what I don't know what the information is that you have for her, and if anybody sees a cop come in here, you talking to her, it could put, and then she leaves, it could put you in danger, depending on what the information is. So, Sergeant Vilroy sent us down here to find out what information you knew, or if you don't want to tell me, that I understand that, but we then need to go to the station to meet with Detective or Sergeant Vilroy.
As you're kind of explaining all this, she walks slowly towards the back of the loo area. You can see there's like some small frosted windows that are kind of propped open, all this kind of stuff. As she kind of stands back against it, she quickly explains that a child from House Orion has been kidnapped, and this is what she wanted to go and talk to the police about. That her friend Razor was murdered because of this, and that there is a group called Dask, which are hunting for artifacts in Old Shan, and the thing that all of these things are connected but she needs to go and tell the police about this before anything escalates further. She's already lost a friend to this.
Right. So, are you willing?
Just as she finishes this, you see a bolt of fire explode at the side of the window, inches from her head. You see lots of smoke and fire coming in through the window, and she immediately shakes her head and looks at you and goes, "It was a setup!" and starts running out. Gareth, if you're against the door, you're gonna. Well, where are you? First.
I was just walking backwards and forwards here.
Cool. If you're not right by the door, that's fine. The door suddenly explodes outwards, and you see Cole make a beeline for the door. As you can see behind her, actors stood in there. One of the windows is completely destroyed. It's all covered with smoke, and you can see scorch marks all around it.
I shout at Actor and go, "What the fuck have you done?"
Grab
As soon as she kind of jumps up, everyone starts jumping up from the tables, wondering what's going on. They heard the boom. They see Cole suddenly running straight past them. The bard suddenly stops playing. You see Smelt's arms both suddenly retract. One comes out as a club and another one comes out as a flailed mace kind of thing, and she takes a few steps over.
I'm going to say to Smelt, protect everyone, Smelt. They're coming after Cole or something. I want to seem like I'm protecting, not that I did any of this. And I'm going to run towards Cole.
Cool. So what we will do then is because
Patcher, Blaze, Gareth, let's go. Go.
Yeah, can Patcher tackle?
Yeah, can we stop her from getting out of the door?
you can shout at Patches to try as she's running and dashing out.
Patcher, seize!
Heel boy.
This point.
Blaze, ruffle her hair!
What does Gareth want to try and shout?
As that happens and the door flies open, I'll say, Gareth, stop her. That's my first reaction. So I'll go down here because I'll be like, Gareth, stop her. But she's already run past Gareth, so then you'll have to get Patcher to try and tackle her.
Yeah, and then I'll shout at Patcher and go, Patcher, heel wounds.
What? He'll...
He can't do anything else.
Runs over to
He can grapple her.
Casts healing word.
He can grapple her.
Yeah, he can, can't he?
He can definitely try.
That's what he does all the time. He grapples people.
That's part of his attack.
Attack! Patcher, attack!
Yeah, can he do an attack but not the bite?
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Can't he whip her whip? Can't he trip her up with the tail?
You can try and make a grapple attack, basically, but it's going to be a contested strength, and his strength is -2.
No, Alex.
But it's up to you. You can tell him to attack her, because if he bites her, she might be grappled. That's part of that attack.
Just do it.
It's a bite. It is a damaging attack.
Yeah, well, she'll get over it. He can also heal her. So, yeah, you need to...
Can he not just run in front of her so she falls over?
That's what I said. Can't you trip her up?
You can try.
Yeah.
But remember, his bite attack is 2d6 plus 5 plus 2d6 plus 3 plus 6.
I know.
So just bear that in mind.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can it not be non-lethal?
That's a bite, isn't it? It's it's big teeth.
Well, I'm gonna say, Gareth, stop her.
And then Gareth shouts, Patcher, bite her.
Yeah. I'll go, Patcher, run at her legs. And he'll try and run in front of her.
Let's give it a contested strength check.
Oh, not a strength, just to trip her up.
Yeah, okay. I'll get her to do an acrobatics check then. Yeah, she vaults straight over him.
Yeah.
She got 18.
Okay.
Yeah, as he kind of runs out, you see her crouch down mid-road and just springboard straight over the top of him. Because remember, he's only kind of large dog size anyway.
Yeah.
And then I shout at the guard, she's trying to run away from not paying.
They're on
her side, not ours, mate.
Plus, so far, you've not seen any of the WarForge pay for anything.
Yeah,
she immediately...
We need to run after her, so we're going to run after her.
So, cool. What we're going to do now is going to be a bit of a theatre of the mind chase.
No, that's barfing. Okay, that's Benny Hill. let's not. Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing is essentially she's going to be running and dashing on each of her turns. So she's going to be moving 60 foot on each of her turns. We're going to roll for initiative to see in what order
she's going to be running what?
Running and dashing on each of her
60
turns.
foot.
So 60 foot movement on each of her turns. But what we can actually do is do initiative based on your positions.
Okay.
It will be easier because you ran out straight after her.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be her, then you, then Gareth.
Okay.
If that's easier.
How far ahead is she from me?
Let's have a quick look where you were.
Purdy, please.
So she was roughly 30 feet ahead of you when she got outside.
Yep, okay.
So I'll be writing the distances down between each of you.
Yeah, not a problem.
If you get close enough to actually take her down, then that is, or shout at her, convince her to do something, whatever you want to try and do. So can you let's have a look? What's your Constitution modifier?
1.
Cool. So you can dash 4 times in a row.
Okay.
And then you're gonna have to start making Constitution checks to see if you get exhaustion.
Okay.
So keep it. You've got 4 uses of dash
4
in a
uses
row.
of dash. Yeah.
Gareth, what's your Constitution modifier?
4.
So you can dash 7 times in a row before you have to start making Constitution checks.
However,
you can fly.
And I can turn into an air elemental.
You can turn into an air elemental.
I believe I can fly.
Which has a fly speed of 90 feet. So I think while we're in the pub and everything's kicking off, then I'll go, Revengers assemble, and then everyone runs out, and then I press my chest and then turn one of the things on my vest, and then I turn into a dust cloud.
So first turn, she's going to dash. So she's currently 90 foot ahead of Actor.
Yep.
Actor's turn.
I'm going to run and dash, which is 90 foot.
Cool. So you're immediately behind her.
Yes.
So what you can do is use a bonus action to perform a single melee attack, basically to try and grab her, which is done at disadvantage because you are absolutely puffing it as well. Here we go.
2 20s. Ooh,
That's a
okay.
disadvantage.
I know
Just
it's a
saying,
disadvantage, but usually when I'm at disadvantage, I roll like a 1 and then or something, but I didn't. What am I adding to my attack? My normal attack. In that case, my darling, I will roll a. It's unarmed.
Yep.
It's unarmed.
Yeah, you're not going to belt it with your staff.
17.
Oh, 17 is enough to actually get a grip of her.
Yeah.
So can you do me a strength check? See if you can keep hold of them, please.
Please, 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 please. 19.
You grab hold of the cloak.
Sean, she did not roll like a 20.
She leans backwards and you see both of her feet kind of skip out from under her and she slides back to her backside. Gareth's turn. So you get out of the door, basically, and you see actors just sprinted after her, grabbed her cloak, and you've seen her pull, basically, Cole onto her ass.
All right, I won't go into elemental then. And I'll just run after her.
Okey-dokey. So
I was going to turn into an air elemental if she was going to get away.
I mean, that's, don't have a rule that out.
As soon as you said like 30 feet away, I was like, I've got 45, so I'm all
So as you get over there, you see Cole trying to scramble back up to her feet to get away again. Are you still like keeping hold of her?
Yeah, I'll try to talk. Just calm down. Just calm down. We'll keep you safe. We'll
And she's
keep you
shouting
safe.
like, just set up. You dragged me in there so they could kill me.
I'm just going to deny it, obviously. Just no. It's not. I promise you, we'll look after you.
Nothing happened before you arrived.
Yes, because we're trying to save you, you dumb bitch.
But we need to run and hide, not run all over the city so everyone can see us. Cole, you need to trust us.
Because reasons.
Because I said so.
So what we're going to do is, can you give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage, please? She doesn't believe you. You brought her into the bathroom.
But I'm so pretty.
Then she was attacked.
9.
Yeah.
Woo! So as soon as basically Gareth gets to her, Gareth, from your from immediately behind you, and you're going to hear movement. Actor from the alley that you've just run up to kind of catch hold of, you're going to hear movement as you see several figures start walking out, and we will all roll initiative as you see several kobolds around the corner get weapons out. You see a shifter starting to get weapons out, and you see a human step out from the shadows to the north and immediately start getting weapons out as well. Roll initiative, please.
2. 4 total.
Nice.
16.
16. Wow. Very nice indeed.
Oh, why, thank you.
Right, so from where you all stood, you'll see this fella kind of step out of the building, building above. And Gareth, can you please give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh shit, I missed. 13 plus 15.
Oh, you are. This son of a bitch.
That
so
was
you
good
won't
news.
take any damage as he casts a spell, and you see flame-like radiance descending from above you, but you manage to get to the side of the building where you're currently with Cole, and you see all these radiant flames just scorching all the ground where you were just previously stood.
I don't like these
and
things.
he's going to run down into this bit of cover here. Actor, your turn. Love.
Yo! Right, okay. So just so that I get the scenario, is this a dead end down here?
No, that's just an alleyway.
That's where we've just come from.
This is Cole.
That's Cole, who's currently on the floor, on her butt.
Okay.
There's 3 kobolds that have just come from where you were. There is a male shifter who's just come out of this alleyway to the east there. And there's some kind of priesty kind of garbed person who stepped out of the shadows, cast a spell, and you just saw Gareth get out of the way as loads of radiant flames started hitting the ground where he was stood, and then he kind of ducked behind the corner of this building. But you know that there was a strange, flamey kind of explosion around the window where Cole's head was, right before the bathroom incident.
I'm going to say, Cole, I know that you don't trust us. If anything, just go to the police station and tell your story, whatever. But we are going to help you get out of this situation. Please don't run off. Let go of Cole. Because if she's going to run, she's going to run. But I'm going to say we're going to protect you. And hopefully our actions will I'm going to stand ready here. Dad, just leave her alone.
Poor cat.
I'm ready in action. If anybody attacks me, I'll attack them back.
Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. And he's going to
Would you like the biscuit?
get up off
Like
that
the
butt.
biscuit.
And I can get
Yeah,
there.
lovely.
There we go. She's going to try and work out the best way to lay it. Damn. She looks incredibly confused. She's not. Gareth, you can really see because Actor's now looking away. You can see she's just desperately looking what direction to run in at this point. That's her turn. This fella, he's going to run to there, I think, and then take a shot. Oh, that's a hit. As you see, the kobold kind of vault over the little well to the rear of that building, and you see him get a small little arcane tube out with like engravings on, and you see him aim it straight between you and Gareth.
Freaking
It lets off a big spark, and then you hear a loud thud hit Cole as it kind of ricochets off of her side, and you hear a loud shout of pain. Next up.
That should prove that we're not trying to kill her.
Unless she thinks they work for us.
I mean, for all she knows, you're just a different criminal syndicate trying to get hold of her. It's this fella's turn. He's going to get to here and take a shot at Actor.
Well, this will help our story.
19.
This is a hit.
There's a mere 4 piercing damage as you feel a little arcane slug slam into your side.
Ah! See, I've also taken a hit, Cole.
This fella,
And then I turn around and go, or is it a disguise?
Sure, no.
or did she? That's an 18 Actor as well.
Ow. All right, I proved my point.
That's
Stop hitting me.
Another 5.
Okay.
And now it's the big fella. He's going to run over to Gareth, I think. Yeah. He's going to run over to Gareth, and you're going to see both of his hands end in quite vicious claws.
He looks like that beast from that old TV show.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Beast. Do you remember that?
Beauty and the Beast.
Tiny show.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast. Here's all this hype.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Is that the
Copyright.
The bard chases out as well. Yeah.
Bad is just providing their soundtrack. Cheers, Bad.
So you go, Gareth. That's a miss. That's a miss. And then he's just going to try and straight up fight you. Oh, dirty 20.
Oh, knock him on the nose with the newspaper. Have you got a newspaper?
Yeah, fine.
It's only 4 piercing damage to Gareth as he bites you. But, you know, still, ow. Gareth's turn.
Okay.
Knock him on with the newspaper.
Is
It's not a dog.
Same.
is I'm going to say, can I activate spray bottle? Down, boy.
No.
You don't got any catnip on you.
Are we in melee range with what's her face?
With which what's her face? With Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I cast invisibility on her?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
We got attacked. I was going to say cast invisibility.
Yeah.
That would help.
I'm going to cast invisibility on her, and as I do it, I'm just going to say, "Look, trust us. We're here to help you."
Yeah.
And then I cast invisibility on her.
Oof.
Not me.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I'm not invisible though.
Oh, on her. Okay.
Yeah, not on me, on her. Yeah.
Yeah, you reach over. She instantly just disappears from sight.
Now that does mean we can't see her as well, so she could run away.
Yep.
But
I bet you can.
I'm hoping that makes her a bit safer.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell. Still don't wild surge. I've got an 18 on that.
I mean, due to Tides of Chaos, and I'll just make it go off.
I can Tides of Chaos on an ability. Is it ability check? It's Tides of Chaos. There you go. Manipulate force chance. Gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Maybe next time. So I'm going to quicken. So that's going to be my bonus, the thing.
Invisibility.
And then for make her invisible. And then I will... go. Sorcerer's Burst on the cleric.
Ooh, that sounds naughty.
I'm going to choose psychic damage as part of my new empathetic, just turn them all to blubbering idiots. Oh, that's going to be a miss because that was a 2.
No.
Plus 9 is 11, and I'm guessing that thing's got
That is a miss, yeah.
high. So yeah, I try and do Sorcerer's Burst and try and get in the mind of the cleric after I turn her invisible. And I miss.
Unfortunately. Any movement?
No, because I'm in melee range of that catty boy.
Yeah. Right, it's that guy's turn. You're going to see him remove a small, what kind of looks almost like a mace, but it seems to be more of a kind of short staff with a holy symbol on the top of it. And you see him hold it out towards the shifter. And you see him make an arcane movement with it and say something. And he casts a spell on that fella. That's going to be the end of his turn. Practice that. Oh, you didn't want to do that.
Okay. Well, I can't see Cole anymore, so that's good because that means
Yeah, you can hear them.
bitch can get a fight on.
So potentially, if she ran, you'd be able to hear that.
Yeah. Can I hear anything?
Not right now.
There we
It's
go.
not yet.
Okay, so I will go here. Who's this?
That's one of those kobolds.
Okay.
He
Have they attacked?
he fired at Cole with that one.
Okay, so I am going to go over and bitch slap this and say, "Don't you hurt my friend!"
Wow.
I mean, again, first strike. So they did first strike.
Not against you. The other two did. Like,
Yeah,
But she's
protecting.
my friend, and I have to make a point of the fact that she's my friend. 23.
I think that might just about.
Is that like a raise?
The the little gangster kobold.
Yeah.
You can see he's like, "Hey, we're walking in," and you just run over and smack him in the face. Wow. Ash.
The bitch shouldn't start firebolting through fucking random people in an alley.
Excuse me, lady. And fired between.
Yeah, didn't even ask. That could have hit me.
Didn't know, did it?
No, it didn't. This is about to hit him though. 17. 3 of which is
17?
poisonous.
17?
Right in the side.
Ow. Is he like, hey, oh, ow, whoa.
See, that
Who ain't on the gabagool? And then he,
I'm sure that's offensive somehow.
only to Italian Americans, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, just smashing it with side with your broken staff. You kind of almost pin him against the well. Yeah. Ah! Second attack, I'm presuming.
Rip his head off.
Whoa,
Second attack.
Whoa.
I have met a kobold once.
We did. We're leaders of the cobalt, aren't we?
You made friends with them?
We saved them.
Yeah, in the mine, we found loads of them that have been displaced.
In that mine, we got the nest back and everything.
Yeah, there's like shamans in there.
Helped them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know to you guys. You're not, hey, you don't know. Look, I know it's not a case of.
That wasn't Theros, but you know whatever.
That was when I wild surged, and then
Yeah,
I could
this is
then I
like when
could
you say, I know
speak the
someone-
language.
I know someone from Ireland, and you go, "Oh, do you know my uncle's Derek's uncle's brother, sisters, and his friend?" And you're like, "No, I freaking don't."
16th Irish.
Oh, you know Pete then.
Yeah. Just to shut you up, they go, "Oh, yeah, I know."
I will then second attack. So do you know what? I will. The first attack was him, just like piss off, stabby stab.
Yeah.
Second attack on Pretty Boy.
Nice.
Um.
Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom saving throws.
The shooter, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can that be my attack roll?
Depends what it was.
I want that to be my attack roll. That's not fair because I was going to roll my dice and that was going to be my attack roll.
Unfortunately.
I just rolled a 20, you prick.
Which means that you successfully
Yeah, but still.
warded off the effect of the sanctuary spell, which is currently casting him. So you can now roll the attack.
But it was a 20.
Natural 20.
Yes. I'm not going to get that again,
I
am I?
hope not.
That was very whingy. Oh, the pathetic little pissant of a... Never mind. 22.
Yes, that's still a hit.
It's not a 20.
Not a
that was
20.
it.
Not 20. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 4. And do you know what I'm adding to that for? A 4. I just got
16.
quadruple. I got 4 4s.
Oh,
So I got 16 damage, 4 of which is poison.
that wasn't how much I meant to do. Hang on.
Poison, Ned.
I just add all those back on again. No, that's not right. There we go. Right. 16 is what I meant to do. There we go. I accidentally set his HP to 16.
So he's dead.
Yeah,
So
you went, oh! No, so yeah, you smack into the side of this guy. Yeah, absolutely. Hits him in the back. You feel one of his ribs crack underneath it. Any key business or?
No, but I will move there.
Just that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got excuse me, squeeze through. Whatever that meaning thing is.
Coming through, just...
Yeah. If you don't mind, just scooching.
Right, so it's Cole's turn. See if she believes you. Okay.
If you don't believe us after this, I'm just going to kill her myself.
I'm close to it, to be fair, because we keep getting fights into fights for people.
No, but actually, Gareth as well. You will both hear movement basically trying to pass around you. Actor, you're going to feel the invisible form of Cole trying to squeeze between you and the side of the building. Are you a hostile creature?
No, because I know it's cold.
Yep, she squeezes past, but that does mean that the kobold and the shift will both get disadvantaged opportunity attacks.
Okay.
We're going to get a swing, essentially.
Is that because they detected her?
Yeah.
No, that was me going, go on, Cole, you could go, love. I'm going to worry about that thing. You are invisible, so it's fine.
Yeah, they both miss.
Yeah, so I go, yeah, Cole, that's right. Run down that side and to the opposite alleyway. I can see Cole. She just went that way.
This little fella is going to take a swing at Actor at advantage.
Rude.
Because he's flanking. That's a 16.
That is a hit.
That's fine. Again, they're little guys.
I know. I'll take it. That's fine. Just wait. Just remember, I left you alive. I could have done 2 attacks on you, you little shit.
That was a miss.
And so you were going to do 2 attacks on me. I didn't do 2 attacks on you.
This little fella, he's going to run up to the steps, so he's in.
I'm going to hold his head. That's a well, isn't it?
He's in half cover, yeah.
I'm going to dangle him by his ankle.
You push him in.
Water.
Wow.
No, I'm not going to push him in, Paul. I'm going to hold him by his freaking ankles and drown the bugger while holding on to him. I'm going to waterboard the little shit.
So 21 on Garrett.
Who?
This little kobold's firing.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's entertained anyway.
Another 6 on Garrett. This little fella, he's going to take a shot at Actor. And he misses. The shifter's turn. He's going to try and swing at Actor, I think.
Blow me a kiss, Catboy.
Got the impression that Cole, who's now invisible, has just moved past you. Oh, that is absolutely terrible. And then he's going to try and bite you. Wow. Wow, that was just bad. Gareth's dead.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm gonna twin again. Quicken, sorry. I'm gonna quicken blur.
Ooh.
So I'll cast blur,
Oh.
which gives me concentration. So everyone's got disadvantage on attack.
Nice.
Not me though, right?
Unless anyone's got blind sight or true sight.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And then let's wild surge first. Boom! That's a 3. That's a wild surge.
So you marked up so I can remember. We'll just put you as dodging for now, so I know that you're blurred.
Yep.
All right, wild magic. What level spell's that?
2.
Give me a D20, please.
15.
So that's 13, and can I have a D100?
For the big ball drop. Boom. 51.
51. And it won't be fireball because that's always 1.
Okay. So depending on what happens now, depends on what twin that I just quicken.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how to describe this, really. So for the shifter and actor and probably the kobold, you all of a sudden can smell the most amazing, delicious, just the best smell you've ever had the pleasure of inhaling. Gareth smells exceptionally well right now. You've currently also got blind sight to a range of 10 feet, and you've got advantage on all perception checks related to odour for a little while. I'll tell you when it goes off.
No.
You?
Me?
You?
Oh, not the other guys. Okay.
No, you just no. You just smell incredibly good, but you also have blind sight for 10 feet, And
Oh, that's good because blind sight's the thing that can see me. So I thought I'd just casted blind sight on everyone.
That'd have been quite nice.
It would.
That'd have been good for me.
Right, okay, so I'm going to stand here.
Okay.
And then I will... I will cast Sword Burst as my cantrip. So that's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Both of them need to make.
The shifter failed. And the acolyte also failed.
Yes. So that's 2d6 damage. 6, 7. So they both take 7 points of force damage.
Nice. These spectral blades just kind of appear above your head and start whipping around blender fashion. You see both of them trying to, get their arms up in the way, but they just instantly take the damage. You see like cuts appearing all over their arms.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. The religious fella to your left, Gareth. You're going to see him.
Is Patcher arriving?
The end of this turn, Patcher will be down where these kobolds are.
Oh, good. Okay.
You'll see him kind of hold out his holy symbol again, and you'll see him kind of gesture at the shifter, then at the kobold next to Actor, and then he'll wave it above his head, and you'll see the holy symbol glow really bright for a couple of seconds.
He's smelling something really nice.
Well, he's like, oh, damn, you smell good. So that's this guy. That guy and that guy. So what I'll just do for now, so that they're tagged. What should we give them? We'll just say the cursed for now, so I can see that they're not. Actor's turn. So you've just seen that go off. Just over kind of Gareth's shoulder, you've seen the religious guy do something, and then the kobold, the shifter, and him have had something happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Okay, I will attack Catboy.
And wisdom saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you are good. You can attack him. Well, this sanctuary spell is pointless.
I'm flanking you.
You are, yeah.
Oh, that was pointless. 17.
Oh, very nice. That really severely wounded him. You heard the ribbon that you heard crack before. You like swing again at the same point, and you were all
that was
the
mine to hit.
Oh, to hit. That was the damage.
Yeah, no.
My bad. Then
Because I had to roll first for the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, then you did that roll. Yes, you hit him with a 17. Go on.
Oh no, it doesn't feel nearly as impressive now. That's 12. One of which is poison.
12, very good. No, again, still, you aim at the same point. We've heard the rib crack before, and as you swing and you hear all the air kind of escape one of his lungs, you absolutely puncture that through.
Okay, and I will, second attack, I will go for the kobold.
Oh. Hey, you want to come in?
You can suck it, bad boy.
Whoa. I'm walking over here.
20.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, no!
I don't know why he's got that accent.
I just thought gangster will just go with like crappy Italian American accent.
16 damage.
Oh, geez, lady!
3 of which is poison.
Ah, my face, my beautiful face!
Listen, Sopranos, just take it, alright?
He drops his cigar and
Poor
everything.
man's surprise.
You were both the kobolds and going, hey, oh!
Oh God, Jesus, just kill him fast, Jesus.
His mustache falls off.
Hello, lady.
I will.
You're a guy in the deli over at the side going, oh, Maria.
I will flurry of blows attack
What are they called?
Catboy.
I can't remember what they called it. Name of the shop's there, the
Who?
Cobra or something.
Bodega.
That's it. You see a guy in a bodega making sandwiches going, oh, mamma mia.
Yeah, but you know the worst part is,
Go on.
it's all gravy. It's not, it's a sauce!
Sauce.
It's a sauce!
Not
It's not
gravy.
gravy, it's a sauce. I will flurry of blows, Catman.
Yep. Oh, our gravy's good today,
Am
Mom.
I alright just to attack him?
The kobold, yes.
No,
Oh,
the Catboy.
wisdom saving throw, please.
15.
15 is enough that you can attack him in days.
21.
Oh, 21, wow.
Oh, no, sorry.
That's definitely a hit.
No, I'm not hitting.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not. I didn't.
Oh,
mean
was
to
that what you
hit.
said?
Yeah. No, that was my unarmed strike. But
Oh, there we go, key business.
shower. Can he give me a dexterity saving throw, please? Which is
Oh,
probably
crap.
really, really adapt. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You enjoying the show, Dad?
He got
Yeah, I can't.
13.
Yes! You should have got 14. Suck it, Catboy! He is not prone.
Yes.
And the flurry of throw thing says, wait,
All right.
wait. Because you gave me stuff. I wrote it down. He has now disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks. And he falls prone. I mean, I just made him fall prone, so suck it. So he falls prone, and now he has disadvantage on strength or dexterity saving throws.
Me. No need for that.
Ha ha ha! Ho ho ha! Monk!
Is that you done? Good enough now.
Yeah.
You finished.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Wisdom saving throw that, bitch!
Mean.
Just rough.
Absolutely unnecessary. As the little kobold next to you is going to attack you.
This little couple is about to get his junk rammed down his throat.
I mean, they were both misses, so we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
No, we won't. The attempt was there. Like they say, what is it? That famous saying? It's the thought that counts.
Right, well, one down at the bottom just fired his little arcane pistol at you and got a 19, so that'll do.
All right, well, he's next.
That's 4 damage off him, and then the other one is going to take a shot at Gareth. Ooh, 22. Only 6. Got 5 off on you. Right, it's his turn. He's now going to get up off of the floor after being so unceremoniously dumped onto his ass. You'll both get opportunity attacks as he tries to get the fuck out of dodge.
Oh, someone's a little afraid now.
I mean, he did just kick his ass.
At advantage, yeah, because we're still technically flanking.
When
Okay.
when he leaves melee, it would have still been flanking.
I believe I can fly. That would be a natural 20.
What's
Whoop, whoop,
the
whoop.
minimum amount?
Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
What's the minimum amount of damage?
Whoop. It is
Got 21.
You also hit. When you're ready.
22.
So that's the minimum.
That's the minimum.
Okay. Is this what kind of attack are we doing here?
Bitch slap. My
Staff.
staff. 14. One of which.
He is dead.
Yes!
As he scrabbles up to get off of the floor and he starts running away, Gareth kind of gets ready to take a swing while Actor just swings the staff out, cracks him into the back of the head, and you see it kind of hit the corner of the building, spin around, and just slams down onto the ground.
And then I turn around to the cobalt and go, "Now it's you."
You doesn't get back up. Gareth's turn.
Right. As I see this kitty cat running away, I see he's dead. So then I'd swing right round and look at this guy in the face, and then
finish him.
Cast chromatic orb.
Yes. Like a chromatic orb.
And I will do thunder damage.
Just maybe. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Where are we?
We're in the city.
We're in the city.
You just killed a man.
We've just killed a man.
But carry on.
I think the police are on the way.
No.
Carry on.
We're defending ourselves. Okay, yes, it was running away, but it's just
In another
details.
city.
That is just details.
Oh, we've got paperwork. It's fine.
You're in the kobold next to Actor go, "Holy shit! Get the hell out of here, guys!" Gareth's turn.
So I'm going to cast chromatic orb in this guy's face. And in fact, I'm going to do acid damage because I'll throw acid in his face.
Oh, Jesus.
And say, "Cleric that bitch." And then that is 13 plus 9 to hit, so 22.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
That's never a worrying statement, is it?
Nice.
I need more time.
That's the only good thing about the little dice roll. I can roll up to 8 at a go.
Number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb leaps to a different target. Let's find out. You?
What did he get?
So I've got an 8, an 8, a 4, a 4, and a 7.
Wow.
So that is 16, 20, 24, 31 acid damage in this guy's eyeballs.
And absolutely smashes into his face, and you hear him kind of try to let out a shout, a yelp of pain, but the acid just engulfed his face, so he's immediately trying to scrape it all off.
And it jumps from him, and I will spray acid in this guy's face.
What's the range on it?
30 foot.
Wow.
It's 90 foot, but the other one is 30 feet. So it says, if you roll the same number on 2 or more of the d8s, the orb leaps to a different target of your choice within 30 feet of the target. And I think a 19 plus 9 will hit.
Yeah, just about.
Maybe. Some more bad boys.
Yes, come on.
Let's not do that.
Yes, let's ignore him.
Does it happen again if I roll 2?
What does it say?
You make a new damage roll. The orb can't leap again unless you cast the spell with a level 2 plus spell slot, and I've cast it at level 3.
So yeah, it can leap one more time.
Okay. It can't anyway because these other two are beyond 30 feet, aren't they?
Yeah, but can I just say, it can leap one more time, and with any luck, this leap will lead him home.
Actually, that is within 30 feet.
That was brilliant.
That is just 30 feet.
He's going to hit someone else.
An innocent child on their way home from their paper round.
So that's 12, 15, 16, 20, 23 damage.
To which one?
This one.
That guy.
Yep.
Acid again.
Yep. I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's the same.
Yeah. Get me dreams now.
That kobold is absolutely dissolved.
Can we do it as if it's the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom? Not Temple of Doom.
Yeah, there's very little left
Ark of the Covenant.
Covenant. Skeleton.
Yeah. And then it jumps to this guy. That's a 10 plus 9. A 19 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
The last one that it can jump.
Yeah, it'd have to be another level spell slot above that.
Yeah, okay. Because they've got
Is that-
3 threes this
Is that a
time.
measuring line?
Huh?
Is that a measuring line? I can't get rid of it.
Thank you, Jess.
I did a measuring line.
Ah, there we go.
Gone.
Yeah,
So
cool.
that's 3, 6, 9,
Go straight one.
16, 21
To hit.
damage on this one.
Oh, damage.
Yeah.
What was it to hit?
I got 10 plus 9.
Oh, then yeah. No, absolutely. Slams into the guy behind the set of stairs. You hear a huge splash go off up there. You see loads of the stone on the steps start to get eaten into as you hear him kind of shouting and trying to scrabble to get it off of him. You see him throw his big cloak off to the side onto the floor as that starts all sizzling and smoking. Ouch.
And then I'm going to say, I think that's enough, I think. How about you all just fuck off? And that's the end of my turn, and I need to do a wild surge check. Nope, didn't wild surge.
This guy.
Just back to turn up now.
Yes, Patcher has turned up now. So he at least manages to get some hit points back. You'll get a swing, Gareth, as he starts to back away from you if you want.
And I can, with Warcaster, I can do a spell, can't I?
You can, yeah.
Is it a spell or is it a cantrip? Oh, it's a spell.
Mm.
Yeah. Right. Interesting. Again, I want to try again. Let me do it at first level. Tasha's hideous laughter was a reaction.
Is that wisdom?
That's a wisdom saving throw, yeah. Probably not going to do all.
Just boot him at the back.
That is 10.
It's a fail.
That's with bless as well.
That's a fail.
Ow.
So on a failed save, it has the prone and incapacitated conditions for the duration. But my blur drops because this is concentration.
As he suddenly and unstoppably starts absolutely pissing himself laughing and falls on the ground.
But in acid.
Yeah, as he's burning. He has healed himself enough that he's not like burning anymore. But yeah, he's quite badly scarred as he's laid rolling around on the floor laughing like the Joker.
And it can't end the prone condition on itself, it says.
Yeah, he collapses as he's trying to run away.
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom saving throw.
So at least he gets a saving throw at the end of his turn now.
Yeah. And the target has advantage on the save if the save is triggered by damage.
Ah, wish it wasn't. 22! Woo! But he does.
Next turn.
He does lose his turn. No, you said at the end of his turn, didn't you?
At the end of each of its turn,
Yeah. and that was the end of its turn. Because you reacted to him trying to run away.
Yeah. But it didn't take damage, did it?
It
Triggered
no, but you said no,
advantage on the
damage.
save.
Oh, you said it either makes a saving throw either from taking damage or at the end of its turn, is what you said, didn't you?
Has advantage on.
If he takes damage, which he didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't roll with advantage.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, yeah.
No, he's currently got blessed still, so he got a D20 plus 2 plus his D4. He got 22. So is he just no longer incapacitated right now?
On a successful save, the spell ends.
But he's still prone, and he still took the original amount of damage from before.
Yeah, he's just not laughing.
So on his next turn, he can try and get back up, but
Yes.
that's it. He's completely lost his turn now.
Yeah.
Because he fell on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Actor, back to you, love. So you've just seen that guy try and run away. Gareth cast the spell, and that bloke just collapsed to the floor laughing, unable to get back up. And then he started kind of shaking his head and started trying to get to his feet again, but he's still on the floor at the minute. That's the kobold that's just had acid on him. That's the one that keeps him. I'm going to shoot at you as well.
Ah, okay, right, okay.
He's kind of in cover at the minute, and you haven't got line of sight to that one.
Okay, but I know I keep getting shot from them.
Yeah, they both keep firing up here.
Oh, do they?
Mm.
Who's this guy?
Which guy?
This guy.
This guy. I don't know.
This guy. Look at mine, I can't thing in.
Hold it up now.
No, because he's in the.
Oh, that's called.
Oh,
That's just the token for call.
sorry. It was in the thingy, so I couldn't. I am going to. How far away is this? Let me ruler it. Oh, he's space. Get off. Okay. Stop it.
Change it back to
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go down here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't see the other guy. I can see him though.
Now you can do that.
Yeah, but I need to make it. Oh, okay. So then we've got you little shit. I will go for this guy here, and I will attack him.
When you start running towards him, they go, my wrong, please, no.
Yeah. 22.
Yep.
You see, you can't just randomly start firing people and not expecting. These are consequences to your actions, may I add. Slightly. Health consequences. That will be an 18, 4 of which is poison.
Bloody hell. It's like puts both of his hands up and you just smack him around the side of the head.
We keep it
Drop
these
it down.
damage days.
Gosh. Oh!
And we'll do a second attack because why not?
You get Kobold from the other side of the steps. Go, hey, looks like your Dennis gonna get a new car, huh?
Say what?
Looks like
Your dentist is going to get a new car. Okay, that's 26.
Yes.
16.
Oh,
3,
jeez.
4, 3 of which is poison.
And you crack him around the other side of the head. You see some more of his little kobold teeth going rattling off. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy, he's going to run the hell away.
Yeah. I'd go with him if I were you, biatch.
Next
Come
guy,
on. Go.
he's gonna.
I'm gonna look at him and do the little hand gesture, like go, 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 go. This is where you leave. Go. This is where you run.
He's going to use
That's what I'm gonna say.
his action to dodge, so he'd at least have disadvantage.
I'm not even gonna attack
as
you
he
anyway,
then- as he
biatch.
then
Go,
runs,
go,
yeah.
go, go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Gareth's time.
Right. How big kobolds?
3 or 4 foot, not particularly tall.
Can I pick them up?
Is it kobold?
Yeah.
Or kobold.
Kobold. Can I pick it up quite easily?
Do you like a small child?
How much can Gareth pick up? Yeah, they're only about 20 kilos.
Yeah, so I want to run over here I'm going to pick this up. And then I'm going to run here. And I'm going to smack him over the head with it.
You're gonna hit him with
a kobold
skeleton.
Yes.
That's not a corpse anymore, remember? That's just his skeleton.
People always used to think that this game was like demonic.
Well, it's like a drippy. It got covered in acid, didn't it? So it's a drippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're picking up an acidy thing, though.
It's I mean, you.
That's fine. I'll tank the damage. I want to beat him with a dead kobold.
You will have advantage on the attack roll because that guy's prone.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you're telling him something like every other word. You know, when you punctuate every word. I told you not to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to be a cleric.
Different bits of his skeleton each time.
So,
it's opening scene to a popular film.
I'm trying to be nice.
18. So I'll take the 18.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. What's your strength modifier?
+1.
So, cool. So you'll do 2 damage as you crack him with part of the skeleton of the kobold. Do you know, actually? Let's have a... Any...
And then my bonus, I'm going to smack him over the head with a shield.
Either.
No, I'm going to... 17.
Hey!
Yes.
Hang on a minute.
For regular viewers, they
I've forgotten
will
what my
know.
shield
He
does now.
always misses with the shields.
I don't even know what I do now for my shield.
That sounds about right.
It's a +3 D6.
You haven't hit with it in so bloody long.
No. Is it do I add advantage with that?
Is it a range attack or are you just doing the melee?
No, just a melee.
Then yeah, you have advantage.
Okay. Let's check to see if
There you go, love. So he's cracking in with the little skeleton as well.
To finish it off, I crack him with my shield. It does 4 points of damage.
Another 4, did you say?
Yeah, 4 points of bludgeoning. And as I'm doing it, I'm going, you should be a healer.
He looks
not attacking.
Incredibly badly wounded right now.
Yeah, good. I'm just waiting for him to run away now. And I'm going to opportunity to attack him. With fireball.
Right, it's his turn. So he's going to try and get up.
I didn't ask how big the alley was. I said fireball.
And he's he's going to drop his little holy staff kind of icon and start, trying to sideward shuffle his way past as he starts trying to explain himself, saying, we were just sent to get the WarForge, man. Why are you being so aggressive? I wasn't even attacking you guys.
I've got damage.
Not from me, not from me.
You are part of this party.
Who sent you?
Are you going to spend your turn?
Oh, sorry, I'm right there. Yeah, I'm going to go right up here.
Right in his
who
face.
sent you?
Is that
Who sent you?
For the time being, then we'll come out of initiative because he's quite obviously not going to attack you.
Yeah, and that is my move. I don't want to attack him. I want to ask him questions now.
Okay. Can you give me a intimidation check with advantage, please?
Is that me?
Whoever wants to roll, you have advantage because you're both doing it.
Okay. Okay, you do the intimidation. I would highly suggest that you use it with half a skull in your hand.
a bit of his mate.
With a cobalt, doing it like a puppet.
Oh,
16 plus 5.
21.
Yay! Natural 20.
Yay!
First natural 20.
On an
Or
ability
25.
check,
Not that it means
where-
anything, but 25.
He explains that he is just a cleric. He's a healer, like a low-level healer. He works for Darsk, a criminal organization, basically. He was sent out to try and aid this little raiding party who had been told to kill Cole. Basically, they were sent a letter by one of the Darsk lieutenants called Gara.
Gareth, how good you?
No, Gara. Garra.
I won't put it past him, to be fair.
Give me, actor, a
Yo.
history check, please.
9.
No, you don't remember anything about Darsk.
Cole mentioned something about Darsk.
The acolyte wants to go, basically. What are you going to do with me?
You are going to report back that you killed Cole.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I'll let them know that we they killed the Warforged that she was dispatched, and I just did my job and kept them all okay, but it went worse than we expected to, and they all like succumbed to their wounds. Yeah, they all died before I could keep them all healed up. I mean, you can see I'm pretty badly beat up. Maybe I'd tell them I was looking after myself, and that's how I got away.
I mean, if you want, I can make you look a little bit more.
No, please. I'm
To make things a little bit more believable, you've obviously got a certain number of spell slots for healing. Why don't you heal us?
He's used all of his spell slots off.
Right, and then I beat him to a pulp. He's useless.
Give me a
Then you're no use to me.
No, he is, because he can go back and say that
Yeah.
the Warforge was killed.
Yeah.
To his knowledge, the Warforge was killed. But the other
You saw it. He died. The Warforge was killed.
I mean, I can't even see the Warforged anymore. So yeah, for all I know, that she is dead.
She is dead, as far as you're concerned, mate.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, Gareth will get an attack of opportunity as he tries to walk away if you want.
I'd just leave him.
Maybe I'm just going to chuck my shield at him. As he walks past. Can I do it at like low? I'm going to miss anyway, but...
Can you do it at like his feet, just so that he trips off and looks like a dickhead when he's walking
Yeah,
back?
just like clip him around the back of his head.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
And go, on your way, Sonny Jim.
I don't know how many hit points.
11.
Oh shit, you're going to kill him.
11's a miss.
Oh, okay.
So I do it just jokingly. Get off, scallywag.
You luckily managed to miss the guy with barely any hit points. He moves away.
It was not fair.
And as you do so, and the guy gets kind of out of
earshot.
Yeah, well, yeah, so you can't see him anymore. He disappears off into the distance. You see Cole kind of stood against the building next to Actor, drops the invisibility.
You go, oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. And then I stab her in the throat with
As a reaction, you just...
I'm joking.
Thunderstep.
And she appears back in front of you guys.
Oh, thank God, Cole. Thank the gods, Cole. I'm so
I turn around to Actor and say, right, now to off this bitch.
Now let's do the job we came for.
She held up her one good arm, and she said, "I'm sorry, I mistook you for assassins. It's just everything happened when you took me into that room."
I get it. I completely get it. As far as I know, people could have told us to come and speak to you, and they were followed. I don't know, okay, but you were right. Darsk were involved, and I think the safest thing that we can do is get you to that police lady, the Varin, whatever her name, Vilroy. I think we should get you to the station where you can be safe.
Okay.
Well, that's the idea.
You need the information that she knows as well.
I thought we were just taking her to the
You need to know
police.
if it's worth even knowing.
Okay. Well, she told us the information, didn't she?
She told us some
Grace was
child
murdered.
was.
That's not our job to believe her, is it?
No,
We'll just
she
take
li-
her to Thea. She can kill them all.
She could have literally just made that up on the spot.
That is
You
true.
know?
She said Darth was involved, and then Darth showed up to try and kill her.
That does give it a bit of.
Gave us a
credibility.
bit of credit. I don't know. We
So
don't know.
can we ask her what information do you have? Was that information correct?
So what she'll offer up is that her friend who was killed, Razor, served with Cole in the military during the last war. She kind of like looks down and gestures that's where Cole lost her arm. After the war, both Razor and Cole had trouble finding any work in Sharn due to the fact that many of the businesses are just reluctant to hire WarForged foreigners as they're kind of thought of. So they became quite desperate for money. After a fair amount of time, about a month ago, Razor told Cole that she had a job working a long-term kind of secret mission, is how she described it, for Alden Orion, who's the scion of one of the Dragonmark houses, the Orion house that you're already aware of. And you know that she told them that Warforged from other parts of the city have also been recruited to help in this. It did require physical labour, so Cole's injury kind of prevented her from getting involved. But Razor planned to save the money up to help buy Cole a new arm so that she could help work with her. Razor would often come back from work quite sullen or wounded, but never really opened up about the details of the job until shortly before she died. Razor confessed that the job was more dangerous than it seemed when she'd been recruited, and Razor was planning to quit before she died. Cole then encourages you both to go and question Alden Orion about any more details, because it's his kid that's been kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she doesn't want to go to the police. She wants to leave the city now because she doesn't think the police will be able to protect her. Do you give her any more information?
Don't really know any more information, do we?
You know, the copies says dirty.
Oh, that's a good point. Tell us where you are going.
She's just going to get out of Sharn. She's going to go get on the lightning rail.
Do you know what? You do that.
I mean, for what you've just...
Why are we even helping a dirty cop anyway?
Well, from what you've just accomplished, the message that's going to get back to Dask is that she's dead. So she's just going to get out of town.
That's true. So you get out of town, get a new paint job, get a new arm, or get rid of the other one.
She's a new arm.
Probably 200-300 gold for a good one. You can get
give her 300 gold.
Oh.
I'm going to give her 300 gold and say, look, get a new arm and then get a new paint job.
Yeah, so to disguise yourself and then...
be my empathetic self.
Yeah.
And then you just go. And as far as we're concerned, you died in that battle. And we sold you for scrap. I don't know. Just
no. She kind of looks over.
Say that we'll tell Sergeant Vilroy that she didn't know anything.
The information was useless.
Yeah, we'll just make some up.
Yeah.
Or just that whoever said that she had information, she didn't have any information. However, it doesn't matter because she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got ambushed by some people from Darsk, and they ended up killing her anyway.
Okay.
So that's what we'll say.
She kind of looks over Gareth's shoulder at the bits of the kobold that's on the floor, and she says, you seem like you can look after yourselves, and yeah, I'll absolutely take your advice. And she says, I'll be more than happy to take your money. Thanks very much indeed. But she does still encourage you to go and question Alden Dorian.
Yeah, we will.
Because there is still a missing kid that she can't do anything about at this point.
Okay.
That her friend Razor was basically involved with.
So we.
I'll ask Cole a question actually before she leaves. Does she know this Vilroy? Why did she know Vilroy? Okay, so she was just. How did the message get back to the police that she wanted a word?
She got word to the police that she wanted to talk to someone about something that she knew, basically.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Vilroy just intercepted it.
Okay.
Or maybe they. Oh, you didn't mention crime stuff yet. Maybe just Vilroy intercepted the message, or she just assigned it. No idea.
Okay.
So the information that she's got has nothing to do with the Boromir clan.
Apparently not at this point.
So the Boromir clan told Vilroy just to investigate it, just in case it is, which means there is something going on anyway between her and the Boromir clan. So even so now, this kid's gone missing, and it's Alden Orien's kid that's gone missing. That still could have something to do with the Boromir clan.
Actor, do me a history check.
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I got like 4.
No, that just means that you don't remember anything specific.
Yeah.
That's all.
So the Boromir clan are like House Orien, aren't they? Or are they just a mafia sort of?
It's some kind of criminal organisation.
Yeah.
You also know Darsk is some kind of criminal organisation. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So what we can maybe get from this is, on the surface, Boromir clan have never been mentioned.
Not in down since you got down here, no.
No, from here, nothing's been mentioned. The only thing that's been mentioned is Darsk, and they were sent to kill Cole. And Cole knows that Alden Orien's kid has been kidnapped.
Or at least that's what her dead friend Razor told her.
Yeah. So we need to speak with Alden Orien to get more information on where the kid's, well, how the kid was abducted or whatever, and if there's any clues to which organisation has kidnapped. Kidnap is usually trying to blackmail, isn't it, really?
Generally, yes.
As leverage, which is what the mafioso would do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if they need the House Orien for something, then that's what you would do.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so as far as Jermaine Shimon motherfucker, she, as far as she knows, Cole's dead, doesn't know anything.
Okay.
For the Boromir clan, so she can go back to the Boromir clan and say, no, nothing was. She didn't know anything, and she's dead anyway.
Okay.
And then when you go and see Alden
Orien.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Are we in with the Oriens?
You have done stuff for House
We
Orien.
have.
You know, they're the ones that run the lightning round.
And that went well. So
yeah, you helped them find their train, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, we did. That actually did go well, didn't it? So that's good.
Yeah, you're currently in the good books with House Orien and House Canet. There's only really House Lyranda that don't like you because you blew up one of their airships.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
exactly.
Sorry, you were involved
we-
with it, but they don't know you specifically by name at this point. We're involved with it, but that's why you were encouraged to go out of the city for a while, if you remember.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
House Orien is the railway people.
Yep. So, actor, you don't need to roll for this because it's just common knowledge. You know that many of the House Orien members live in the House's Enclave in Terminus, and the more powerful members of all the Dragonmark family live in the upper wards of the city. So if you ask around, it's not hidden knowledge or anything. Alden Orien has a residence called the Unicorn Estate in the Mithril Tower district of the Upper Central Plateau.
Perfect.
You can head up there if that is where you'd like to go.
That is where we would like to go. Are we going to go speak to the cop first and tell her that there's no information. Have we done that?
Right, so you can go to any of the City Watch stations, as guardhouses, anything, and ask for a message to be sent on. You don't have to meet her in person if you don't want.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Get
I
her
don't
up,
really
yeah,
wanna
so she's not
speak to
waiting.
her.
So we'll do that. We'll nip to a police station first, and then give a
Get a
note and
message
say,
onto
"I'm really sorry." There
Sergeant
was.
Jermaine Gilroy.
We
Just send
managed
her a
to speak
WhatsApp
to
or
her.
something.
Yeah, so we'll say So we'll send her a message saying we did manage to speak to her. She had no real information worth
She's dead.
anything.
Assassins turned up.
Assassins turned up, ambushed us.
You might want to go clean that.
We're all right, by the way.
Did you tell them that you were involved with this and that people died? And
We just say that assassins turned up. No, because if we specifically say where and how, they might notice that Cole's body's not there. So, and then we'll say Cole died in the. We tried to protect her, but she.
Yeah, we could just say we questioned her. She got spooked. She ran out. We tried to chase her, but
And
we
some
fell over.
assassins.
Trying to chase her, we fell over, and then by the time we got there,
These assassins had already taken her out. So.
yeah, they killed her and disintegrated her body or something.
Well, they just killed her. Let's just. Go with that.
yeah, they will need details of where this happened, because that whole area is going to have to get closed off.
Okay,
CSI
we'll say the area then.
Yeah, we say the area, but we say that there was somebody there that was a really powerful magician and just disintegrated the body.
Okay.
As we were running around the corner, we saw the thing, and we only just escaped with our lives.
And what was the establishment where you ran out of, where all this started?
Oh, let's not get them to Smelt place, for God's sake.
Well, they need to know where it all started, so that they can follow all of
It
this.
was the rusty nut.
I don't want to get Smelt into trouble. Oh, mind you, there's a massive hole in a building, isn't there?
Rusty nut.
Well, to be honest, actually, Smelt, the people in that place saw Cole run off and us run after her, and that's what we said.
After a big explosion.
After a big explosion. So yeah, we'll at the cobbled cog, at the cockolded cog.
Oh.
Yeah, Club Carnival Bar.
Yeah, that's where it happened. There was an explosion. So we'll tell the truth on that, and then that's what we'll
Just
say.
embellish it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking a leak, some big explosion came through the window, blah, blah, blah.
I
Cole
should
ran
never
away.
have that line.
Can you give me a persuasion roll, please?
Yo, who's giving the story?
Whoever's telling the story.
Could it be
I'll
if
tell
we're
the
both
story.
telling it with
You don't know,
advantage?
you're not getting advantage, because you are talking about
Who's telling the
essentially
story then?
describing a murder scene to a police.
Yeah, you do it then. And God help us all.
That is a 9 plus 9, so 18.
Oh,
18. Absolutely. The
Very
beat
deceptive and persuasive.
Cop, essentially the beat,
I rolled quite well actually.
essentially the beat cop that you're kind of describing all this to seems very disinterested, and he's just taking the notes down. Doesn't go asking for any specific particular.
Like the chairs were blue.
Yeah, she does not.
Yeah.
He's just going to forward this message.
But I'm
on.
being really
Describing
theatric.
everything, how many nuts were on each of the chairs, securing them to these cushions, everything.
Yeah. And then we did the strength thing, and
then there was the ring toss thing, and it was all going like duel at first, but no, I then won.
there was some great tension built up. Was I going to hit it or was I not?
Oh dear. Yeah, she'll absolutely forward this message on to Sergeant Vilroy for you. So you can get off to the Mithril Tower and the Unicorn Estate if you would like to.
If you would be so kind.
Okie dokie. So as you start making your way up through the upper central plateau into the Mithril Tower district, which is Shan's most desirable downtown residential district. It's occupied by some of the city's wealthiest citizens. As you ask around, you can basically make your way across to wherever the Unicorn State is. And as you get over there, the gates of the Unicorn State are open, allowing you to walk onto the property after you first present yourselves to the guards that stand by the massive gates and stating your business.
Okay. We would like to state the business of discussing a child that is missing.
Think of children. What? Somebody think of the children.
Whose child in specific are you?
That will be Alden Orion's child.
There we go.
So Lord Orion's child has been missing, and you want to speak to him with regards to this.
Regarding the yes.
Can I just specify we do not have his child? We would like to assist in finding his child.
Are you here on some official capacity?
Yes, we are.
Yes, here, flash the badge.
Flash the badge. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I've got any number of badges. How many do you want to see? I've got loads. I've got shitloads.
Open your wallet and all these cards. Take your pick, mate. Which one of these is the one you want to see?
And if it's not quite the right one, I can be back in 5 minutes.
As you do so, the guard looking through your credentials, you can see quite thoroughly checks these credentials out before handing them back, and suggests that if you want to speak to Lord Dorian, perhaps you be cautious in your questioning, but then steps aside and lets you in.
Absolutely.
As you walk through the large open gates of the Unicorn Estate, you can see that many of the grand homes in Mithril Tower are true to the district's name, boasting mithril filigree, which you know is going to be incredibly expensive because it's such a hard metal to work. The Shan Watch, as you're walking through, seems to be everywhere in this neighbourhood, full of busy scions climbing into sky coaches, hosting opulent parties, showing off their latest purchases at all hours of the day. The Unicorn Estate has a grand unicorn statue and unicorn-shaped topiaries adorning the yard beyond an open wrought iron gate. Flanking this gate are two guards in House Orion livery, and each of them wear a beautiful helm shaped like the head of a unicorn. The magnificent marble home in front of you is clearly owned by one of the city's wealthiest dragonmark families. Seated on a patio couch are two figures engaged in quiet conversation as you approach even. A haggard man in his late 30s and an attentive Kalashtar who holds a rose-coloured crystal in his hands. There are two more guards, dressed like the ones at the gates, who stand nearby and look in your direction as you approach. And that's where we will end this week.
Hey! Oh, wow.
So you're in a big fancy garden outside a big house.
Again.
Oh, no, I didn't bring. Have we got our suits?
I didn't bring my dress.
No, I was going to say I haven't got it.
Oh.
And I don't have minor illusion anymore.
And we do have Patron Blaze.
Yeah.
Coolio. That was good fun.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Bard Warforge was called Metal Ike A. Like when you write it out, it said Metallica. Because he was a metal bard.
Yeah, but that works when it's written down, baby, not when it's said.
Yeah, but I had it in front of me because I can see his name.
He should have at least had a banner behind his head.
Where is it?
Common life.
So we had Metal Like A, Smelt, Steel Clad, Case, Mark, Drifter, Sprocket, and Pipes.
Patch is still there, lazy bastard.
I took names from them all because every now and again you'll go, what's his name?
This time we didn't.
And I had to bloody come up with names and didn't bloody ask any of them. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Tried to get a bit of a chase in, and you immediately caught the person you were chasing, so I don't mind.
Yeah, that was how I almost had a chance to use me vest.
Typical.
Because that would have been 90 foot.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to fail the strength check when she tried to grab hold of it so you could use it.
Yeah. If it had failed, then yeah, I would have done, but it was pointless me using it because I was thinking I might have to use Misty Step. If not.
Yeah.
It's either or, isn't it?
Absolutely. The two of them or the element.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
No. Oh, that was good though.
Octos traders with a flame in her eye. Red tiefling's fists make the darkness fly. Gareth the glamour blade, strong and wise. Half elf and human, storm in disguise. Through the shattered world, their path unfolds. In the land of Eberron, they strike bold. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Actor and Gareth in the fight. Mountains tall, through jungles they run, facing WarForge beneath the darkened sun. Actor's chief flows, a fist burn bright. Gareth casts spells in the heat of the fight. From the spires of Sean to the Mormon scars, their bond grows stronger through the endless wars. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Actor and Gareth in the fight. In the lightning realms roar, they stand their ground. Two souls intertwined where danger is found. With every strike they carve their tale. Heroes of Eberron never to fail. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide.